Hello and welcome to the RPG Blender. I am your now snazzily dressed because they made fun of my t-shirt only approach earlier. Host Game Master George. And welcome to this return to... What game are we playing? Kids on Brooms! I am definitely in it tonight, folks. This is going to be an interesting one. Let's see what kind of cold medicine-induced hallucinations occur tonight.
Oh.
All right, so let's meet our cast. You like my awesome? Oh, thank you, Naveen. I appreciate it. And thank you for that resub, by the way. All right, let's meet our cast. And going with our new order, I hope you're ready to go first again. Rich, say hello, Rich.
Hi, everybody. I'm Rich. I play Desmond Dillian. A fun fact about Desmond is that he used to be a bit of an animal collector when he was younger. So before he came to the school, he had like tons of spiders and lizards and snakes and stuff like that, and always just had kind of like a draw to animals.
So I just have to take issue with one thing, and that is that you said you used to be a bit of an animal collector. What is this we covered last time about you talking to caterpillars and...
Oh, as my gift kind of like formed and everything and was talking to animals, I got the impression that they didn't necessarily like being cooped up, so I became more of an animal visitor. So when you're younger, you want everything near you because you don't understand like the levity of your actions. But because I see all animals as kind of like these sentient beings, it's harder for me to justify that.
How many zoos
they're, like,
have you liberated?
None. That's illegal. Trying to go pro.
All right. Then, moving on, let's go to Craig. Say hello, Craig.
Howdy, everybody. This is Craig, a.k.a. Barney. And let's see, a fun fact about Barney is that in reflection and light of the events of our first one-shot, Barnabus has taken proactive steps to try and handle what the trio is aware is going on, a sort of cataclysmic end of days sort of thing that we just handled by the seat of our pants. So some of the classes that he is taking and the spells that he used in our last encounter are due to him learning how to protect himself more effectively, i.e. a traditional wizard of offensive spells, things of the like.
So wait a minute. You mean that a child of school age experienced something that was harrowing and a near-death experience, and it actually had an effect on their personality? This doesn't sound like Harry Potter.
I know, it's crazy, but here we are in a Harry Potter-adjacent-esque experience. One might say maybe better? I don't know. Maybe that's for viewers to figure out. I don't know. That's for them to decide.
Oh, no, we're going to piss off JK. Oh, darn.
She's coming for us. She's watching the stream. She's in our DMs.
All right, and then we have Kate. Welcome, Kate.
Hello, everybody. I'm Kate, and I play Amelia. A fun fact about Amelia, which I'm sure is shocking to literally no one, is that Amelia has never played a single sport in her life.
Never? She's never
ever.
No, what about being a mathlete?
That's just like its own category, you know?
What? Are you saying math isn't a sport?
Oh, yes. Let's just piss them all off.
Why are you like this?
Let's just get everybody angry.
She's never played a sport using physical ability.
Okay.
Sports of the brain? Sure.
So she never tried shifting hunt?
God, no.
Well, welcome to the stream, Evil Weasel, on that. Let's see if we can't try and get either Barnabus or Desmond injured at some point so that she has to fill in for them at practice, yeah?
No.
Easy.
No.
No big deal.
All right. So, with that, it's time for everybody's favorite part of this game, which is where you throw all of the plans that I have come up with out the window by introducing new rumors to this world. So, who would like to go first, Rich?
So there is a rumor circulating around the school that Desmond has like kind of coerced Barney and Amelia, and that he's actually kind of like the bad one of them, and that he's the one that's responsible for Crossgrove, and that, you know, that they're just kind of like along for the ride because they're scared of him.
I mean, I believe that rumor.
I think we all do.
Season 2 Desmond's got a little bit of a sharp muscle to him. Yeah.
That's
We
true.
made that one perfectly clear.
Look at that, trying to mitigate some of the damage caused by last week's rumor by pinning it all on yourself. How selfless of you. All right, so.
Probably Desmond. Desmond was like, I'm in charge. I killed that teacher.
All right, Craig, let's get your rumor.
Sure. There is a rumor that there were some seniors of P Gazette that may or may not have been outed in the mundane community. And there's a rumor that the mundane world is starting to catch wind of a secret society of sort.
Oh no, he's doing the thing. Oh no.
Thank you for that one. I don't need any further information on that rumor.
That's the goal. That's the goal, baby.
All right. And Kate, what have you got?
There's a rumor that in one of the books in the library associated with cooking and food, you can find, folded up in the back of one of those books, the famous pumpkin pie recipe of the head chef of Pigzit, Geraldine Swift.
My favorite part of people naming random NPCs is watching the journey on their face. That's really chef's kiss.
I got there.
So
Yeah,
what is
hell
so famous about this pumpkin pie?
It's so good. I mean, that's like,
There you have it, folks.
it
You have
doesn't,
it right here.
you know, it doesn't have to be anything magical or well, it is life-changing in that it is just a really good pumpkin pie. You can't beat it.
All right. I'll turn down the tunes a little bit then, Naveen. Yes, and folks, if the tunes are a little too loud, let us know. My ears are
Thank you
different
for
than
the input.
yours. So, with that, our heroes last time returned to their school for the next year of magical education. They, upon arrival, realized that not all the populace of the school were enamored with them, seeming to have blamed some of them for the disappearance of Professor Melinda Cosgrove. So, after that, after some rather awkward lunch having on their first day of classes, or what was that? No, the meeting feast. Meeting feast, that's what it was. At the meeting feast that night, they attempted to follow some individuals in robes who were making their way back to the Great Hall after everybody was ready dispersing. And on doing so, Mr. Barnabus Pock attempted an invisibility spell, which, instead of turning his friends invisible, turned only their skin invisible. At which point, after a few attempts to undo that magic, which were all unsuccessful, Barnabas and Amelia made their way to the school nurse, where, thankfully, it wore off. However, in the process, they did lose track of those individuals, or simply lost the motivation to go try to hunt them down. I can't quite recall which one it was.
It's number 2.
Yeah.
Then, the next day, when they all reconvened for lunch, they decided that they were going to cut their own lunch a little bit short and go check out what was going on in the Phasmic dorms, as they had seen that the individuals the last evening had been wearing Phasmic Chaos robes. When they arrived, they found a locked area of the Phasmic Chaos meeting room. And after deftly picking that lock, they found within a number of
4, I think, yeah.
facial featureless individuals in Phasmic Chaos robes. Thinking quickly, they fended off these individuals who, upon being defeated, broke apart into almost liquid remains rather than humanoid. And that is where we left it with Desmond as a giant gorilla, and
With a mace hand.
with a mace hand, a giant gorilla with a mace hand, still in the phasmic chaos, sitting, reclining, whatever the meeting, common area, that's the word I'm looking for. Oh, it's beginning already. All right, and that's where we jump back into the action.
And just to clarify,
K-Dubs, yes, you have redeemed untargeted. So I don't know how you accidentally did that, but apparently you did. So pick a number, any number, and the next die roll will be that number.
Cool. Just to clarify, we're still in that side room that was locked, right?
Correct.
Which, as we understand, there were no other students in there besides these faceless, featureless creatures and ourselves.
That is correct. There are other students within the larger common area.
Sure.
However, they have paid no attention to you because, as has been established, Phasmic Chaos students do not care about anything except their own studies. At least these, who are the less social ones who chose to skip lunch in order to continue their own studies.
Academic prodigies. And then my last question is, there was one remaining faceless, featureless one that Barnabus actually froze.
That is correct.
Is it still frozen? Did it die in the ice?
It is in the process right now of thawing.
Okay.
Do the clothes melt away with them, or do the clothes stay and the inner goop goes away?
The clothes do not melt away.
Weird.
The inner goop, when it struck something hard... When it struck something hard... I'm sorry, microphone. When it struck something hard or was otherwise broken apart, the goop seemed to melt into a liquid form of whatever color was displayed on the outer flesh, and then sink away into vaguely flesh-colored puddles.
Okay. Barney, sort of breathing a bit heavily, following our active engagement, will say to his fellows, so we still got one on ice. What do you two think? Maybe we figure out what the heck these things really are? Amelia, anything you could do about that? Maybe they're like the cookie people or something like that, right? Like artificial makings. Desmond, you ever run into anything like this in your house?
That's true. It is your house.
I think really hard.
Yeah, you do.
It was that guy that was making his hands walk about, separate from him.
There was a guy who popped his own hands off?
Oh yeah, split himself in two eventually. It was real neat.
What point is that?
Oh, he's gone now. He went to prison. For sure. Yeah.
And he went to prison. All right, great. Magic's great. So anybody else you could think of?
It wasn't because he was knocking himself in half. There were other things involved. But anyway.
Oh, actual crimes. Got it.
This does seem like kind of a situation where somebody is creating, figures that aren't real. I don't think these are part of a person, but okay. You know what?
Why don't we just do a thing? So these things are probably being controlled by somebody, yeah?
That's what I would think.
Maybe.
So that means there's probably a magical connection. So can we cast something to try and find where that magical connection goes?
Well, track the magic.
Yeah. I turn in this stuff. I look at Amelia.
I'll try. Okay, so I want to do, I guess, just a clairvoyance kind of spell, right? So
trace the magic call.
Trace.
You attempt a magical 411 to trace the.
Was it star 69 or
star
something?
Star 69, sure.
Right.
All right, you star 69 back to. So, is this a spell that you have cast before?
Probably.
Okay. And how long would you like this spell to last?
Let's say a few minutes.
Okay. And how far of a range are you giving this?
That's a pretty good question.
So I just have
Miles.
I have a quick question. If let's say it's personal, does that mean she gets an arrow? If it's feet, does that mean she gets a sense of a direction in feet? or does it have to be like infinite if she wants to have whatever it's connected to be in it?
It will. Let's see. So the range of this will determine how far out she can see the path.
So you need it to be big.
So rather, it's going to move
Yeah.
with her. So as she moves, she'll be able to see more. But it's not really going to help you with the knowing what's coming.
Oh, all right. So then it doesn't have to be super huge, but maybe room size wouldn't be the worst.
Right. So
Or you could do personal and just have a weird little compass. It's up to you. How hard do you want to make this on you?
yeah.
If you were to do personal, for example, you'd get a vague direction that you should be walking in because you can't
Yeah.
see much. And hopefully
Be like
it'll never shoot.
a quest out arrow.
Yes, this is effectively going to
Let's-
help with how accurate your sense of the direction is going to be.
Mhm. Let's try. This is probably a pretty big range. Well, it is a big range. Out to like a quarter mile.
Okay, that's
Wow.
definitely a classroom
Word.
or bigger. You should be glad that it caps out at classroom sized or bigger.
Oh. Okay.
All right, and this is tracking back a magical thing. I'd say that is reality bending, not breaking, because the tie. Assuming that your logic is correct, there is a tie of magic that's there. You're just twisting it back upon itself. All right, so we have a 5, a 7, a 1, which brings us to a 13, and this is something that you've cast before. You said correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that gives you a 14, and your roll is 4.
Oh, Kate Dub!
Oh no!
Thank you for coming to the stream. We got 17. We got 17 other storylines. This one can die out of 4. That's fine. That's okay.
Dang it!
All right, so
Schmoodled.
with a 4, that means you fail by 10 or more, which means it fails in a dangerous burst of magic.
Come on!
Do it. Do it.
Would you like to take control of what this dangerous burst of magic is, or should I?
I'll
Go
do
ahead,
it.
George.
I'll do it.
No, George gets to do it.
Fair.
Okay,
Choose your terms.
so you you cast your spell. For a moment, you think it's falling apart. You call in the tilted dice. Sorry, David, you can't overrule somebody else's die there. 1 per. Don't worry. Don't worry, Naveen. You'll get your chance. You feel like the spell is about to collapse in on itself, that it is failing, not going to work. Then it roars back to sudden life. And you get the sense of a direction.
Ooh, you
Okay.
did
I did it!
And Naveen, yes, that is
That's great.
normally how magic would work. However, K-Tubbs redeemed the loaded dice, so she had already chosen the roll. Accidentally redeemed.
Okay, so I think generally this way, and I just kind of like motion to wherever, you know.
I go, great.
We should
and
pop-
I'm gonna smash this thing.
There we go.
Oh,
Thanks, Des.
We should probably, yeah, so as soon as you say, you should probably just smash it.
Yeah, Naveen, don't worry. You enjoy those uses. There will be plenty of time. You smash the statue. As you begin to smash it, you see that the ice has thawed significantly, and the fleshy appendages begin to move slightly in an almost inhuman manner before they are shattered apart by the force of your gorilla mace hand.
I'm gonna put some of that in a vial.
oh, that's a pretty good idea. We can study it later.
Oh, fun.
Yes.
Okay. You grab a bit of flesh goop and put it in a vial. How do you do that? Actually, I guess I'm going to need a roll
me?
from you there
Yes.
to
we did come
avoid
here to roll dice.
touching it.
Unless you want to touch it.
Unless you
want
wanna
to
touch it.
with your macy
Not
hand.
really.
But you were
no.
very afraid of touching it before.
I continue not wanting to touch.
Okay, so I will take your... Definitely not fight.
Like it's
I-
the closest to Dex.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Definitely flight, because you're trying to avoid being hurt.
15.
All
Ooh.
right.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, flight is my.
Yeah.
I'm a sports guy.
Sports guy.
Bro.
Sports guy.
With a 15, you gingerly take the little end of the vial and dip it into the goop, keeping your gorilla fingertips at the wide base to scoop up some of it into your vial. You now can mark down that you have a vial of flesh goop.
Flesh goop.
All right.
All right, Amelia, lead the way.
Okay. We'll start following this sense of direction.
All right. You begin following the sense of direction. It leads you through the halls of P. Gazette. Now, I have to ask you a question at this point. Who has a Monday afternoon class?
Oh, all of us.
Classes.
Oh, I do.
Mhm.
Yeah, me too.
Desmond?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm covered all Monday. Like I have Monday, like it's just a no-go for me.
So at this point, it is nearing the end of your lunch period. You've got maybe 5-10 minutes before it's time for you to head to your next class.
I mean, we could probably skip this
Fine.
class, you think?
No. But yeah, a few minutes. We'll just quick see what it is, and then go to class.
Yeah, we could just follow. Maybe just like drop a pin in it or something, and then just come
Just
back.
take note.
Yeah, maybe we could flag it
nothing's
with
ever
magic, so we could track it
Nothing's
later.
ever this quick. Nothing's ever this quick. This doesn't
Nah,
make
it'll be
sense.
quick. It'll be quick.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
I turn
It's
back
just-
into regular Desmond. I'm like, all right, let's go.
It's
Hey,
also
yeah.
worth noting that this spell will only last for a few minutes.
Mhm.
Oh, so we can only run in the direction that we think it's in, and then we would have to stop anyway.
Mm.
Broomsticks?
Yeah. Get on my broom.
Whoop.
You're gonna broomstick through the halls,
Okay.
Amelia?
Yeah, we can't do that.
Oh, it'll be fine. Watch. And I,
No.
Oh, wait.
Too late.
No.
What?
All right, Desmond goes off in a direction. He doesn't know where he's going, but he's gone.
No. I say too late because I make us invisible.
Oh. You're casting an invisibility spell.
Come
Yes.
on, 2 for 2, invisible skin. Come on. Come on, continuity, baby.
All right, so how long would you like it to last?
We're only supposed to be doing this for a few minutes, so 5 minutes.
Okay. This is reality breaking.
Mm-hmm.
Area of effect, it is bigger than a person because it is 3 people.
Mm-hmm.
That's 10, 11, and this is something you've cast before, but not mastered.
Yes.
So that is a
And my
12.
invisibility is also different than most people's. Okie dokie.
Wait, what?
My invisibility isn't normal people do light refraction. I make people more like X-ray fish.
Okay.
Come on, invisible skin. Come on.
But also invisible organs. That's
Come on.
Ooh.
Maybe.
And invisibility is a flight, correct? We've established.
No, did we?
I don't remember.
Yeah,
Last
that
time we
sounds
did
right.
it-
That sounds
last-
right. I remember
la-
what I said.
In the first episode, it was a flight, and I don't remember what it was last episode.
Feels right. Feels like that's definitely, yeah.
Let's say... Ooh, that's a very hard one. All right, we'll go with flight. I'll give you it.
I'm fine with flight or charm. I mean, either one. But if you try to do anything else,
Charm?
I'm gonna be like, no.
Oh, charm? We said we make it a continuity charm. We can do
Well, because
that.
it's an illusion, but mine's not an
Yeah, we can do that. That
all
seems
right.
better. Why don't we do
got
that so
a
I get better?
14. What was this? What was the check?
Check was 11.
Oh my gosh, we're actually invisible.
Yes, you're actually invisible for 5 minutes. And with that degree of success, the spell is cast. However, it's not particularly impressive, but it does work.
We're more like Predator or something. We have like shimmery skin because I've only made you guys like
Sick.
more translucent.
Honestly, it only makes us cooler.
All right.
Also, it probably doesn't affect our brooms, so the brooms look like they're flying through the hall. But the important thing is we can't get in trouble. So let's go.
That might be, yeah, students flying on brooms is one problem. Brooms just flying, that might just be normal.
Well, I mean, I guess I have to ask this question then. The 2 professional athletes, have you tricked out your brooms with custom markings or decorations?
I got a lot of stickers on mine. I got like a lot of like decals and like yeah, things like that. Like make sure you polish the wand, kind of stupid stuff like that. That people are like, we know what you're doing. We know what you're doing. Like it's ugly, stupid comments from kids.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I don't because my sports aren't about my broom, and as we've noted, I rarely remember to get on my broom.
Okay.
Why use a broom when you can just fly?
Yeah, I just turn into a bird.
I can just be a pigeon. How about that?
All right. Then I will take flight checks from each of you to quickly follow this path.
Ooh, I've made some bad life choices.
And of course, you get your broom bonus, whatever it is.
I got a 13.
Okay.
Does that succeed?
What this is going to do is it's going to determine as a collective how far along the path you'll be able to get. Although I guess it's limited by Amelia, so... I guess Amelia is the one that really matters.
But did I succeed?
Guess you'll find out. You have to beat
No!
You have to beat Amelia's roll in order to keep up with her.
That makes sense.
I got it too.
Wow, you're bad.
Wow.
You know what? My brain is better than yours, though.
All right,
Wow.
Prinsky.
This is
Oh,
this isn't looking
goodness.
this isn't looking good. This isn't looking good. But I'll see if I can do better. I got a 3.
What brooms do you guys have, by the way?
The reason I was asking is because my broom, if I succeed in a check, it gives me. It was when I'm riding it, I can give people the adversity tokens. So I'll give Amelia an adversity token because I'm gonna guess I was successful.
You were.
Yes.
Amelia, what broom do you have?
I have the map maker's friend.
Oh yeah, you can't get lost.
That's really nice.
I forgot that was my broom.
That's important.
That's great.
And Barney.
I have the Valiant's 2400.
You may ignore your fears while on the broom.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wow.
Okay.
What am I afraid of?
Just do everything from your broom.
Right.
That's a good question. What are you?
Oh
afraid
my
of?
God!
Oh wait, no. Phobia is a
Nothing
specific
can stop
fear.
me. I am the magic world.
Each of you should have a fear. What is each of your fears to remind
Oh,
you?
losing humanity. That was it.
Well, that's really
Spiders.
great for the person who just turned into a gorilla with a mace hand
Yeah, that's
And
why
is-
I'm afraid of it.
and is now becoming a bully in the school.
Mine is abandonment.
Mmm.
Time to play into that fear.
Yeah. Oh, yes. And Barney?
Mine's spiders. The spiders. There's so many legs and eyes. You never hear them until it's too late.
Okay.
That's
So you
why
mean-
that's not one of my forms. That makes sense.
You begin
Oh,
speeding off
appreciate it.
through the halls on your brooms. The path is very quickly leading you toward the kitchens.
Hi.
Keep going. I mean, I'm gonna keep
Yeah.
going.
Until we see gingerbread man, I mean, we just keep going, right?
All right, you make your way into the kitchen. The path is leading toward where you had found that trap door before. However, once you reach it, you can see that it actually snakes away from there and exits the kitchen before making its way further out and eventually outside. It then dives down
Hmm.
toward a very familiar statue of petrified Pete.
Oh, cried.
And as you are nearing that, you can see as you are nearing it, that is when the sense vanishes.
So I'm just kind of like looking at Petrified Pete and looking between the two of them, and I say, "This is it."
Petrified Pete?
This is where it ends, but I don't. How could it become? That's so strange.
Maybe somebody's like, there were a bunch of pieces got knocked off. Maybe somebody made them into wands and stuff. And so they're using some sort of like weird petrified Pete magic, so it's leading back to him. Or maybe it's him casting spells.
Yeah,
Maybe
what if
he's-
Pete's coming to life?
But anyway, we got like a minute and a half before this invisibility goes away, so we better
Oh,
class.
right, who cares about this? Let's get to class. See you guys. Flies away.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, zoom off.
All right, you all go to your classes for the afternoon. Do you reconvene at dinner?
Definitely.
Obviously.
For sure.
All right. Dinner time rolls around after your classes, and each one of you can make your way to the dining hall.
Yeah. Look for the other two. Try and wave them down. Get onto the line.
Yep.
All right. You easily find each other as Desmond has a nice wide berth around himself, and Amelia probably gravitates toward that, I would assume.
Oh, absolutely.
All right.
So as soon as I get over there, I kind of like, go in and I'm like whispering. I'm like, all right, listen. I just have to say this. I did find a book at the library that they just released recently on Petrified Pete. Has more information, a lot more information than we probably know, and I really think we should dive into that.
All right, well, you go ahead and read that, Poindexter.
Yeah, I mean, books are definitely your specialty. That seems like a good idea. I could leave Mr. Pebbles with you to sort of keep you company. I don't really.
Okay.
Do you want me to read with you? I mean.
No, okay, I get it. No, I'll just read it. It's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, you can read here. We'll all be right here. Barnabus,
yeah.
I got an idea.
Huh?
You're good at goading people and shit, yeah? I've seen you do it, like when we're on the field and stuff. You're like, it's your best tortoise, and then like you keep getting people to sing pretty good.
People listen to me. I think it's because of my hard pitch. It's hard to ignore most of the time. Yeah, most people are listening. Yeah, why? What do you think, Des?
I think we should maybe challenge some people. So what if? So one of the things about most of the chaos folk is if you tell them like, oh, you can't do this, it makes them want to do it more. Like people are like, you can't be a dragon or you can't be a griffin. Like it makes me want to do it more. Like yeah, I can make two things happen at once.
Okay.
And a lot of that chaos does that too. So maybe if you're like, it's a shame that there's never been any wizards that have been smart enough to be able to make a bunch of like homunculi and stuff. I bet you there's never been nobody who could do find out like a way to like get a reaction out of somebody,
Okay. Sure. I just gotta find a place.
I don't know what words you would use for that because I don't know what to call the faceless sludge monsters, but you get it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I could work with this.
Dumb 14-year-old plan.
Do we know where any of the phasmic chaos like normally like hang out like in numbers?
Oh, they're all over the place. In numbers, you'll see them in like cliques and stuff. But generally, like how like Quill's over there, Lance Pursues over there, Lions Roars back there.
Yeah.
And the chaos is just kind of everywhere.
Nice.
So they'll be in cliques of like 5 or 6, but generally they're intermingled with the other classes.
Okay.
But if you were gonna say who they would probably be around, so if I was Prism Chaos and I was all obsessed with being in charge of a weird faceless cult, I would think I'd be in Lion's Roar or Quill, because I'd either be pushing science and I'd need all the nerds, all the Pinskies,
Mm-hmm.
Or what?
Yes.
Smart. Anyway.
Yeah, there's a bunch of nerds in there. Yeah, that's a good point.
Well, Lion's Roar, because you'd be all driven and shit. So you'd be like, I want to be in charge,
Yeah, they got like the glory complex.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm the chosen one. I had a prophecy printed on me at birth. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
It's weird how many of those are in there.
It's outrageous.
Nobody prophesied.
It's kind of like they're just collecting them and putting them in a little batch.
Okay,
where
what's
you can keep
the point? Wait, can we keep going?
Right. Sorry. It's a bit of my buttons. Well, if they're all over the place, we should find a way that we could like gather the phasmic chaos stuff, right? Like maybe see if like there's like a school event or something when they'd all get together, and then I could go and make a big razzmatazz about it and kind of get under a whole bunch of them. And we could see who really flinches or reacts or is like, oh, I like to create life and control things like a god, and just kind of like get a lead that way, right? Because otherwise I'm just walking through the school just making fun of a specific school. It doesn't feel. I mean, it definitely doesn't feel good.
We could try,
but it doesn't also feel productive. Just go into the common rooms?
Yeah, well, no, the common, not like the room. We go into the common room and we'll just be shooting the shit and talk some shit.
So, like, just go to like.
We'll go into my lounge area, and they'll come back at night.
Phasmic Chaos Lounge?
Yeah. Well, it's better at night.
Yeah, of course, that's when the life comes out.
That sounds like a very good way to get into a fight.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, obviously,
I got into one this morning.
I can get. Well, that wasn't us getting into a fight. That was.
You know what I mean?
Like mindless creatures with an instinct. We didn't get into the fight. They started it. All right. Yeah, sure. I mean, this sounds like a good plan. at nighttime we can go into phasmic chaos, and I'll just start sort of spouting off about how there's definitely nobody in the school who could possibly make sentient, living goo human people. And we'll see who says nuh-uh. What?
We could do that as a plan B, because I do have the gook, and maybe I could like turn into like a bloodhound and sniff it out, because they was in the kitchen, they was in this area last night. So maybe after everybody leaves dinner, after classes, we can come back at night and try and track them, see where they was walking.
I mean, that sounds pretty good too. Oh, maybe. Wait, no, it brought us to Pete. I was going to say maybe there's something.
That's where the magic took us. This would be where the physical bodies went.
Yeah. I was going to say maybe Amelia could try some of that like clairvoyant stuff she does too with the goo. Maybe like connect the goo to more goo or the goo maker. Maybe that's what we call whoever is behind this, the goo maker.
Oh, I like that. That's good.
Thanks. I just started up myself.
All right, so back to Amelia. She learned anything?
Right.
Yeah, I've been using my special glasses.
The speed read. All right, give me your brains roll.
All right, I forgot you have those. That's like the best like starter magic item. I've got a tennis ball of returning, and she has speed read glasses.
I have a jar that if I talk into it and then open it, it repeats what you say. I have a yak back in a jar.
Yeah, we have the fucking gag toys of the wizarding world, and Amelia has what like the prime minister needs in order to keep the country in line.
I got an 11.
An 11. Okay. You have been reading through this book, and it is detailing in some fairly disturbing amount of detail how exactly the ritual that Petrified Pete was attempting to enact could be repeated. It does not appear to have any kind of connection to faceless goo people.
What does it include?
The ritual itself? Well,
or just the...
Yes, it involves gathering together creatures of a magical nature, working a ritual which then extracts their soul, binds it into your own body, consuming them in a fit of howling agony for the rest of eternity while you continue to live off of their stolen life essence.
Cool.
And it requires gingerbread men.
So are you telling me that Amelia basically just read a book that was like, I didn't cast the spell, but if I could, this is what I would have done?
Yes.
Ugh.
So
that's
you
like,
now
that's like some OJ level biography.
You now qualify as having read about casting that spell if you ever choose to do it.
Yeah, that's just Friday for me, right? So now I got it all lined up.
Right?
Never return that book.
And also, like, hey,
the late fee!
when in doubt, we can do like the end game of having Amelia just make Petrified Pete Part 2, right? And we just have Pete's fight each other. I think that's probably our. It's basically like the wizarding equivalent of like Megazord fights. It's just like magic obelisks, just like boonk, 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 boonk. Okay. Anyway.
Okay, so nothing about our friends that we found and fought.
All right.
But
Well, he's worth a shot.
Yes, and I would like to do some experimenting on that goo. And I guess what I could do is maybe try to use my portal magic a little bit and spy on that room.
Ooh.
I mean, if I just do a tiny little portal, little peephole.
I think anyone's going to go back into that room after we smashed up their last ones.
I don't know.
I mean, I don't think it's a bad idea if you think you can pull it off. We're shooting blanks right now. We might as well figure out something, right?
And those figures, George, they were wearing like the robes of that house, right?
That is correct.
Okay.
And it was just a goo that went into the shape of people, but for all intents and purposes, they look like people.
Yep.
Now, I might just be thinking this because I'm, we'll call it shape change centric,
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's accurate.
That's what my views is. But what if somebody was trying to find a way to create... What if you wanted to redo that ritual, but you can't now because it ain't all the magical creatures and stuff like that there was in the past. So instead you had a malleable... what's the word? Base that you could make into anything you want. But you needed to get a bunch of magic and stuff, so you had to kill a bunch of students in order to create magical creatures and stuff, so that way you could redo the ritual that made Petrified Pete.
Was there a lot of sacrifice involved in Petrified Pete?
Well, they're inside the obelisk, right? Isn't the obelisk have a bunch of, like, frozen in time, like,
It was a collection
things?
of creatures, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Not people. Just
Yeah, it's creatures. It's not great.
The creatures in the magical world. I think.
Yeah. Which, as we know, ain't none or very little left besides the caterpillars.
So you're saying that they might be trying to do a similar thing, but they just got to find a substitute for the creatures.
Yeah, but I'm shape-centric, like I said. That could just be me thinking, like, well, what if somebody's trying to make this into something else? Because I'm always thinking someone's trying to make something into something.
All right.
Maybe.
Well, how do we find out? I mean, that's a theory. Now let's see if we can lock in and fill the pieces, right? Pieces to the puzzle.
Well, what kind of magic? It'd be transmutation. I have transmutations classes and stuff.
Or it could be like a heavy ritual that
actually,
involves
I
a
got
lot of complex magic. So, I mean, something like Petrified Pete that's like beyond advanced magic, right?
Yeah, but beyond. Well, she just found the ritual. It just sounds like you just have to know how to ritualistically eat the gook. I don't know what that is, because again, it's not what I do. But it's just a type of magic. But turning something into something else, that's transmutation. That's where I just came from. That was my last class. So it'd have to be an advanced study of that.
Look who's liking his classes now.
If it's turning into stuff, of course I am.
All right, that's fair.
One of the things that maybe I could do. Okay, I'm gonna go to the library.
We ain't doing nothing. We got class.
That's true. We got an art class.
I thought we were having dinner right now.
Yep.
Yeah, we have an evening class, you and me.
Oh, I don't. I could do something.
I don't on Mondays. No, I
You
don't.
do
We have
Monday evening.
No. What's your evening class?
Transreminiscence.
I'm not taking that class.
No, that's the teleporting class.
No.
I got no
apparition
class.
is in the afternoon.
Oh, is that what that is?
Did you
my
miss your class?
No, I would have went to it. I just forgot which one I was in. So never mind. It turns out my transmutation class is on Monday night, so I can't help. But good luck.
Well, I'm gonna go to the library and see if I can check the log and maybe see if anybody took out books on advanced transmutation or
Bonnie, can you
making-
take care of the space case while I'm in class?
I'm perfectly capable of going to the library.
I'm not looking at you. I'm just looking at Barney.
What was that? Sorry, I was too busy dancing because I don't have class tonight.
Anyway, can you keep it? Can you keep your eye on the space case? Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Make sure no one
I'm
sneaks
right
up on her when
here.
she's doing the books.
You don't want me to go make fun of Phasma Chaos in their home?
Nah,
by
not if I'm
yourself.
out there.
Oh, okay. All right, yeah, sure. I'll keep an eye on Amelia. I'll keep it
All right.
safe.
Good work, Amelia.
Yeah, good work. We'll get
Like,
this done.
I
Pats
turn on my
Amelia on the
heel
back.
and I just like stomp away from them with my food.
Hey, where you going? Wait, hold on. I'm going to stay with you. We're doing this together.
Such a Prinsky. I just eat it.
Ooh, now hitting the family.
Oh God.
Like worse than nerddom.
All right. When is your next practice for the shifting hunt?
That is actually our practices
That's
are.
Wednesdays.
Wednesday.
Because I have written down watch sports
Yes.
on my Wednesday night.
Watch sports. Perfect.
So,
Yeah, so good.
to answer your question of next large gathering, that would probably be the next large gathering, a
Hell
big
yeah.
sporting event. All right. So Desmond makes his way off to transmutation class. Yes.
Yes, which I'm gonna do stuff after class because it seems like a good place to check people out.
Meanwhile,
Or I can try and look.
Amelia and Barney make their way to the library. These greatly refurbished, but still identical to the one that they burned down last year. Library,
Just have to remind us every time.
of course.
It was every book.
It was
Every
literally
book.
every book.
All right, let's not get hung up on the details. Okay? We have a library again.
All
So
right.
as we're walking in, I'm still kind of.
Hey, thank you for the follow, Stanky Pete. Nice name.
Oh, you're so stanky.
Such a good egg. Okay, so if we go and we just check the, you know what? Well, should we check the log, or maybe we should check? I don't know. Maybe
Sure,
check the books
okay.
first and see what. No, I think
I
I'm
mean,
gonna
yeah,
check
check all
the
the books.
blog first.
Okay,
No, I'm
yeah,
gonna-
blogs sound good.
Okay, you can. you don't have to, just like, if you have something else to do, go do something else. It's okay.
Desmond told me to make sure that you're okay, so I'm just gonna make sure. I'm gonna make sure on like a macro level that the project gets done. I'm just gonna make sure that you're not distracted at all.
Okay,
right,
fine.
exactly.
Yeah.
So I can make sure that
I'm not.
we get to it. Where's the blog?
I just start walking up to the front desk.
Okay, welcome to the front
Barney
desk.
follows.
Okay. You make your way to the front desk. Standing behind it is a student volunteer who is manning the library desk at this late evening as part of probably some kind of community service.
He's downplaying it. That's the antagonist.
Clearly.
I'll say in Amelia's ear, probably doing community service. That's a bad egg. We should be careful.
Yes, this is clearly a bad egg.
That's okay.
She has longer blonde hair. Her uniform is pulled very tight around her, and she's glued to this weird device which is glowing in her hands.
Oh, what is that? I say curiously, like.
Excuse me, I'm in the middle of something right now. If you could just wait.
Okay.
And she goes back to just staring at it.
That's the good eggs. The good eggs.
Barney will just like slowly, as long as she does not like interact with him, if she stays focused in, he's just gonna slowly like lean closer and closer to it and just like kind of get into the space to see what she's looking at.
Okay. I will take a flight roll to see how stealthy you are.
Cool.
You're gonna try and do it charismatically. You're like, let me slide on in next to you.
Oh yeah, I know what you like. I know. We're talking about Mondays. Am I right? Gotta keep staring at the light thing. Here we go. Alright, here we go. Flight. 3. Oh, I'm sorry, 4.
Ooh.
Oh god, this would be the time for those tilted dice, Naveen!
Naveen!
Okay.
Doing your miss.
With a 4, you begin making your way. Tilt
the dice!
Okay. So, do you want him to only be able to roll in the top half or the bottom half there, Naveen?
Ooh, let's see the cynicism.
I mean, you're already in the bottom half, so it would be silly to.
That's true. That's true.
And yet.
All high, all right.
All right.
Keep rolling till you get a number that's in the top half of your die.
Oh, actually, I did. I rolled a 3 to get a 4. I have a D4 for flight.
Really? Really?
Does that smile lie?
Yeah.
V, give Naveen back that tilt.
No, I'm not gonna take that away from Naveen. Sorry, Naveen. You still
What did
have your.
I do? I rolled the dice.
How
You all
dare
assumed
you?
I have better dice. What kind of statement is that on Barnabus?
Don't worry,
Huh?
Naveen. It's not wasted. You still got your use.
Oh.
What?
We
He's
all
good at
ass-
running away? Spoilers. He's not.
All right. Sorry to invoke your name there, Naveen, wastefully. Don't worry. We won't take away your die when he was already in the top half of the die. You could give him the lower half if you want to mess with him, though, in revenge. Just saying.
Sure.
Let's just keep it.
Yeah. All right. So, with a total of 4, you begin making your way around the table. You're very certain that you are being.
I was going to lean right over. I was going to straight up lean right over.
Right over. Okay.
Right over the counter. Just
As you lean straight over, before you can get a good glimpse of what is on there, she tilts it slightly and looks at you. Do you mind?
No, I'm good.
Do you have a problem?
No. There's no problem. I pat Barnabas on the shoulder.
But, I mean, there's a bit of a problem. You're supposed to do your job, and you're staring off in the glowing orb thing.
Could we see?
You are
Could we
invading
see?
my privacy.
Could we? Maybe we could focus. Could we see? I need to see the checkout log because I think there's a book that I checked out and I can't remember and I can't find it and I just want to make sure.
Charm roll, please.
Die, and you lying, you lying, you lying.
I know I'm lying.
Which is why you gotta do a charm roll.
Even if she
Why
wasn't
you
lying, you still have to do the
lying?
charm roll in order to
That's
get what
true.
you want.
That's true.
Well,
This
I rolled a
system does not
one.
distinguish. Oh.
I'm not a charming person.
You two seem to have a serious problem with privacy. Not that I should be surprised hanging around with that awful Desmond all the time. Now, why don't you get out of here before I go and tell the librarian that you're trying to get a look at these private records?
I'm sorry.
First of all,
Yeah. What's your name?
What's my name? Trying to invade privacy again?
That's not invasion of privacy. That's what people do when they're introducing themselves to each other. What's your name?
Have you introduced yourself?
Barnabus William Pock. What's your name?
My name is Kimberly Kircherman.
All right, Kim. Listen, if we could talk to the librarian, we'd be happy to do so. But you're sitting here. So do us a favor and bring out the logs.
No.
No.
Yeah.
What are you doing here? Okay, wait, for real. What are you doing here if not to do the job at the front counter? That's
You
literally...
think that the job is to allow random students to look at the logs of who's been taking out books? My job is to help students take out books.
Are the logs private?
They are from you.
Oh, I'll see. So it's favoritism, is it? It's favoritism.
No, I believe that's
single
called just
day.
not liking you.
Oh. Well, you probably shouldn't be making so much of a racket in a library. And Barney is gonna just very subtly pull out his wand, like under like the threshold of the desk, so she doesn't
boy.
see him, and he's gonna try and cast an echo spell to allow her to just like her voice will just resonate anytime she's like talking in response.
All right, I will take a flight roll for your stealthy maneuvers.
Oh,
Man,
good.
I love
You're
this.
so good at that.
We know how this works out.
Yep.
Here we go. It's a 1 for a 2,
Remember when you lowered your speed?
and I'm gonna in a desperate fit of hopeful accomplishment, I'm gonna burn all 5 of my remaining
Oh
adversity
my
tokens
god.
to bring it to a 7.
I mean, maybe now, if you would be so kind.
I don't know if Naveen has any kindness left for us after 2 times of trying to use it, and neither time it being
But now
successful.
you could be the hero.
Blame her.
She might very well give it to the opposition.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I've done my work.
All right. See, what was your total then?
7. A 7.
Oh.
Oh.
But it could be better.
All right, that's good because your opposition exploded on their die. So,
Oh
Hey, Dice. Do
all
me a
right.
goddamn favor and just explode a couple times. Your D4. There's not much you can do.
no! Thank you, Naveen.
All right, Naveen, can you save the day with this?
Please explode.
You can do
Tell
it.
us a story. Tell us a story. Oh, I dropped it.
What
Here we
a
go.
story.
Here we go. Okay, all high. Come on, all high. Okay, so that was a 3. That was a 3 with my +1 for a 4, plus my 5 for a 9.
It's still better.
So close. So very close.
Damn.
Good news is you get 2 adversity tokens for failing.
Filling up the well again.
Great.
All right, but now let's get your spell.
Sure.
So, you're attempting to cast an echo spell on this wonderful
On Kim.
So, this is a person size because you're attempting to affect a person. So it is small. This is unnatural because it's something that could happen. Somebody shouting really loudly and echoing. So we're at a 6 difficulty. How long would you like this to last?
For a minute. I don't need any longer than a minute.
All right. So we're at 7 so far. And is this something you have cast before?
I think I've done like
Voice throwing.
Yeah, like adjacent sort of like charmed spells for like voice augmentation or voice throwing or things like that. I don't know if I've done this one specifically, but I've done stuff in a similar vein.
All
I
right,
don't know
so
if
I'll
I don't
count
know if
that
that's
as
in
the
any.
witnessed category.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
Fair.
Yeah.
Super fair.
All right, so that's a 3, so we're at a total difficulty of 10. For an effect to amplify voice, I'll count that as a charm effect. And because you are, of
Yeah.
course, rolling this against her, that means she gets to fight it with her wonderful charm.
Yeah, I can tell she's a very, very charming individual. She's
Hey,
just-
but 4s explode easy. Oh,
True.
God,
Yeah,
they
well,
do.
for
apparently
some
not.
people.
That's not the case from a series of rolls, but here we go. Okay. Plus my magic die.
Oh, tilted dice. Who are you hitting
And-
there, Naveen?
Dang.
And magic dice explode, right?
They do.
Okay. You force me popping now.
Means call it tilted. So
Yeah. The enemy all low. Oh, man.
Ooh,
it-
slick.
She exploded 3 times.
Yes.
Yes.
Naveen's the actual hero of this story.
Okay, so what is your total?
18.
18. With an 18, you succeed by 8. Giving you a quite impressive spell cast. To anybody watching, it seems that the character has mastered the spell. The spell functions perfectly, and her voice now begins to echo. Did you just cast a spell on me?
Wow! Lower your voice!
Librarian!
Lower your voice! We're in a library! Why are you making so much noise? You're such a mess! Aren't you supposed to do your job right? It's a library.
Librarian comes out from behind the back. What's going on? Why is all this like, he cast a spell on, and then the voice
He
goes back to
doesn't
normal.
stop yelling!
He cast a hex on me.
That's a lie!
Well, we'll just go ahead and check. Well, the librarian. Well, that's fine. We'll just go ahead and we'll check the. We'll just check the logs here and see what's been going on within this library.
You know, that's funny, because really, that's all that I wanted to see was the logs. I just was. Isn't she supposed to, like, do her job and show logs? All she's doing is yelling around here. It's ridiculous.
No, logs are not something that is usually something that would be given to students.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's
No.
on me.
If you'll come
that's
with
on
me,
me.
we'll just go ahead and we'll check the logs and make sure that you weren't casting any hexes on this this poor student here. Yes?
Librarian, Janice? Is this Janice?
Yes.
don't forget about
but
your
she doesn't
innocent
remember
trade.
you.
Janice, we don't really have to worry about this. I misunderstood the situation. I apologize. And I would like to spend my 2 adversity tokens that I just got to use my innocence trait, which once per session I could spend 2 adversity tokens to convince an adult to not get me into trouble for minor transgression.
Okay. Very well. You seem to you seem to be in need of some guidance. Amelia, I trust that you will be taking Mr. What is your name?
Pock.
Mr. Pock, and educating him on the proper ways to behave within a library, yes?
I put a hand on his shoulder and I pat his arm like with my free hand and I say, absolutely.
Hey, I have a question, Amelia. Are you supposed to, like, yell and, like, make a lot of noise in the library? I'm just curious. Looks at Kim.
No.
Why are you like this?
That's not appropriate behavior, especially for someone working in a library.
Oh, that's weird. Okay, thanks. I'm glad I can know that now. I hope other people learn that too. Stares at Kim.
She stares right back at you.
You probably won't be working here for long anyway. All right, Amelia, show me what I need to do in a library.
Okay, let's go look at some books. And I kind
Okay.
of like, let's go.
Thank you,
Just-
Librarian Jocelyn.
Okay. And you make your way deeper into the library.
I'm gonna go by the transmutation section.
All right, you make your way to the transmutation section.
However, first I turn to Barnabus and I cross my arms.
Man, that girl was such a jerk, am I right?
Barnabus,
What?
she was not nice. You're right. She was
Yeah.
terrible. She
So
shouldn't
we
have
should
that-
punish her.
No, Barnabus.
No?
Okay. Okay, sometimes, you know, here's a lesson, okay? okay. Look, no, let me start by saying this. I appreciate what you just did. I really do. Because
Oh,
I think
thanks.
you were trying to help, and that means so much, and you're a good friend. But sometimes...
Oh, right back at you.
Thank you. It's best to just not engage. I've learned that. That's why sometimes I just back off, and I just let things happen. Sometimes it's best to just observe and come back to it later with new knowledge, right?
Wait,
You know what I mean?
I would just let him like walk all over us. That's not right. We got a voice, and we got as much a right to be here as anybody else.
I know, but I mean, sometimes that's just the way the world is.
I don't like that.
Well, I'm glad you don't like that, but all right, let's look at some transmutation books maybe. And so I'm gonna look, and to the best of my knowledge of like what I've seen of these books, I'm like, is there any missing, is there anything different over here, yada yada.
Okay. Give me your brains roll. This will, of course, be hard because I'm assuming you don't have something that gives you encyclopedic knowledge of the library, correct?
No.
Okay. Just...
I thought you were gonna be like, haha, joke's on you. I've got this random kid feat that lets me have library knowledge.
I thought it was joke's on you because I just rolled a 20 on a 20.
Oh, that might be it too. Oh, that's not a good look.
No, that's not.
Uh-oh.
Well, I got an 18.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
All right. Well, that's fair. That face is definitely I got an 18. Ruined my day.
Okay. So your total is an 18?
Yeah.
All right. With an 18, you scan over the books of transmutation, and you're fairly certain that there are not any missing transmutation books.
Mhm.
At least none from the last time you were here, which I believe was yesterday.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
While she's doing that, Barnabas would like to
Oh boy.
open up his robe to reveal Mr. Pebbles sitting in like one of his like robe pockets, and sort of just pull him out and be like, "Why, Mr. Pebbles, I'm looking to get a log. All right, it's gonna be like a little, I believe it's like a little notebook. It's gonna be on the desk over there, and he's gonna point over to where Kim is. Be like, I need you to not be seen. All right, you gotta be as sneaky as possible, Mr. Pebbles. But I need you to go over there. I need you to get me those logs so I can look at them, and then we're gonna get them right back to the place. You got that?" Oh, I love you, Mr. Pebbles, and give him like a quick hug, and like a couple more hugs, just because once you give a monkey one hug, you gotta give him a couple more, and then put him down on the ground and be like, "All right, Mr. Pebbles, go. I believe in you. You're the main character of this story. Nothing can go wrong for you."
All right. Give me your charm roll to have successful conveyed the actual message that you were doing
Okay,
to
come
your
on.
monkey.
Come on, Mr. Pebbles!
Oh, no!
Doing good tonight, huh?
So that was a 7 for an 8. It's a 7 for an 8.
I am...
This is why we went to bed session 1.
Nothing good happens in libraries. Okay.
That's true.
I gotta try!
Oh, God. Okay. So, Mr. Pebbles begins scurrying over the tops of the bookshelves here. Wow, how did I forget that word? Making his way over toward the librarian's desk.
Yeah, that's right,
Currently
Mr. Pebbles,
banned
you're doing it.
by
Right.
him. Okay, you're going to give me a flight roll, reducing it by 2, whatever you get, to account for the monkey having lower stats than you.
So my monkey went from a 1d4 to a 1d2.
It's still a 1d4 because it can explode, and then that -2 matters a heck of a lot less.
That's true.
Here we go! 3 minus 2, 1. Does Mr. Pebbles get adversity tokens too? Asking for a friend.
I think you get them.
Yes, I'll say Mr. Pebbles gets adversity tokens. So track Mr. Pebbles' adversity tokens, please.
Dope. Cool.
Okay. Mr. Pebbles begins making his way through the rooftops. And as he does, he has a sudden cat-like instinct come upon him. He creeps toward the edge of one of the bookshelves and pushes off the potted plant on top of it, which hits the ground with a resounding crash. As he thought this was a brilliant idea, it would lead to a distraction which he could use to leap in a different direction.
Yeah.
However, as he does, he forgets which direction he had pushed it and leaps in the same direction. Everybody all of a sudden, monkey!
No, Mr. Pebbles, no!
I turn like, what did you do?
I didn't do nothing. Mr. Pebbles has gone crazy. Just keep doing your book thing. Watches the chaos unfurl.
Oh, get Mr. Pebbles right now! Get him!
If I get him now, I'm an accomplice in his chaos. If I just let him do his thing, monkeys will be monkeys. That's how the saying goes. That's what they say in the wizarding world. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to run in there too and start grabbing a monkey?
He's a monkey.
He'll be fine. He's a monkey.
Oh!
It's not like they just kill familiars. They usually catch them and then you go pick them up in the pound, the familiar pound. It's fine. He's got his own room. He'll be fine. I'll just let it play out. We'll see how this goes. It's fine. Go to your books. Go to your books. Go to your books. Go to your books. You go to your books. Go to your books. Get your books done. Quickly. What book do you need?
Stop it! I grab Barnabus and like turn him around. Go get your monkey!
No, I don't get the monkey.
All right, you turn around to go get your monkey. You see now that Mr. Pebbles is leaping wildly around the library, trying to avoid the grasp of the various students in here, and chaos is quickly ensuing in this library once more.
Oh, this would be a lot of fun if it wasn't my fault directly. Barnabas starts like sort of going around the outskirts of the chaos of this, and just clocks real quickly what Kim's doing.
Okay.
Tell me she's still just looking at her phone.
Yes, that is exactly what she's doing. Her eyes are glued to her phone.
I want those logs. But she's not looking at Mr. Pebbles. There's a crowd of people running after a monkey. All right.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Mr. Pebbles is so your familiar. Amelia pushed you out here to be like, go stop this, but you're like, but the logs.
Right.
I'm gonna run to the front of the desk
Okay.
and say, Kim, you're the one who's supposed to be watching what's happening. Look what's happening. Are you gonna deal with this?
She looks up. No, I don't think so.
There's a lot of chaos going on in the field.
There's
right
a
here,
lot
right?
of chaos.
Students are going nuts. Monkeys jumping from table to table and stuff. Barnabas is going to take a moment while eyes aren't on him specifically, and he's going to polymorph into one of his forms. He's going to turn into an orangutan.
Oh my god. What are you doing? Why?
Alrighty then.
He's going to turn into an orangutan.
So, this is reality breaking.
Polymorphing.
This is reality breaking as, oh no, last time you tried this. Oh god. All right, so this is reality breaking because all polymorph is reality breaking. This is person size or smaller, so it's small. We're at 10. This is always an hour, so we're at 12. And this is something that you've cast but not mastered, correct?
Correct.
So you're at a difficulty 13. What are you attempting to accomplish with this roll?
Turn into an orangutan.
Yes,
Yeah,
and
what after?
the intentional action is what determines what die you're going to roll.
To be able to apprehend Mr. Pebbles, and maybe in the process also mess with Kim.
All right, so you can
like
give
fun.
me. I was gonna say brawn, actually. I think brawn might be. Let me just check. Yeah, brawn is more about strength, and you're attempting to capture the monkey, correct? Not
Fair.
beat the monkey up.
Yeah. This is probably one of many ways that Barney apprehends Mr. Pebbles.
All right. Brawn
Turns into
roll.
a bigger
tracks.
monkey and takes him.
Yeah.
Difficulty
Okay.
11.
Okay, yeah, we can do this. This is fine.
We're doing great tonight, so.
Cool. Brawn is a D8.
Mhm.
So here we go. We've got some. Okay, that's not ideal. Okay, that's okay. That's a 4. That's a 4 on the first on my stat roll. No bonuses because we keep it real. And here we go for the magic dice. Oop, that fell off. Oh, that's a 4. So now we're at 8. Explosion.
Go,
Come on, please. That's a 1 for
Oh!
4, 8, 12, 4, 8, 9.
Oh, just shy.
Mm-hmm.
Just shy. So the spell simply fails, unfortunately. As you attempt to transform into an orangutan, but you are unable to concentrate fully as you see all these people attempting to get their grubby mitts on poor Mr. Pebbles. And also, you really want that log.
I really want that log. All right, fine. I'll take my tokens, and I will.
Oh my goodness.
Meanwhile, I need a flight roll for Mr. Pebbles as he is attempting to evade the grasp of the crowd.
Sure. That's a 3 minus 2 for 1.
Oh no!
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As the crowd surges forward, and one of them does manage to grab Mr. Pebbles.
Oi! Get your hands off of my monkey! And Barney's gonna run over and clock whoever grabs his monkey.
my God!
Nobody touches my monkey.
All right, give me your fight roll.
Now we're getting into it.
I'm never
You're
coming to the
still in the
library
clear.
again.
Banned
Why
from
are
the
you bringing
library
us here?
on day 1.
That's a 10.
That's a 10. Congratulations. You're probably gonna knock this poor first-year student out. Oh, maybe not. That's a
Oh no.
okay. Oh no, loaded dice. Naveen, what are you doing? Who are you hitting with that loaded die? And that's an aimed one too. She can hit whoever she wants and control it.
Here.
Oh no. What number?
I'm sure. Let's be serious. It's not like it can get worse.
Why
and
did you
die.
just say that?
Are you
Yes.
giving Do and Die a 1 or a massive number so that he just slaughters this?
He just kills a
accidentally
student.
kills
Give me
a
the
man.
power
Kill
of
someone.
Goku right now. Teach anybody to touch my Mr. Pebbles.
All right.
Pebbles abandoned.
What will Do and Die roll, Naveen? Oh no!
Now I have decision.
Naveen didn't
All right.
have a plan when she
Well,
aimed.
we'll give you the cross benefit analysis here, right? You roll 1, Barney gets into more shenanigans. You roll a bajillion. Barnabus proves himself to be an even bigger menace than Desmond as he kills a child by putting
And
his,
still more
his fist through their
shenanigans.
chest. And still
So,
more shenanigans.
what die are you rolling?
I'm rolling a D12.
Rolling a d12. However, this is an exploding dice system, so he can roll absolutely any number.
Sky's the limit.
Mhm.
We made that canon when people threw out outrageous heights of numbers.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because there's no limit when you
That's
explode
true.
forever.
You about to make him a terrible person?
Yes.
Or do you like Desmond?
Which number explodes? It's 12, but you're picking the final number. You're not just
Yeah.
picking the number on the die. Oh no, you're picking the final number that he ends up with.
How high do you want
Oh
this
yeah.
to be?
How bad
how
is
hard-
this situation gonna be?
How hard or
Mhm.
terrible do you
Or
want
it could
Barney
be a
to
one.
punch this person who came after his monkey?
Yeah.
Oh.
Do I break my hand on their face, or do I break their face with my hand?
Oh boy, the suspense is killing me.
I know.
Yes.
This is gonna. You like monkeys?
I like
Oh,
monkeys
boy.
too.
But the monkey is fine. I can't.
I
trust
like
enough of you
monkeys
just
too.
because.
That's why I gotta punch this person who tried to grab my monkey. That's not how it works. Like familiars aren't normal. These people are getting crazy about one familiar. Every student has a familiar. You tell me this one monkey's a problem? We got
Just throwing
magic to
stuff
fix
around.
pots.
Just
I could fix a pot. I could just go pot
fair
reform
point.
this, you know?
Yeah, please don't let him murder someone in this library.
To be fair,
I mean,
the murder option is dead or quite nearly dead. So it's not
9?
actually
9? You lowered me by 1? You aimed at me, Naveen, to lower my number? And it's not even by a large amount. It's by enough to make it a little less confident in my action.
She tried to help you twice.
She did.
That's fair. This is comeuppance. All right, I deserve this. Nobody touches my monkey.
I don't deserve this.
Okay, so with your 9 and their 7, your attacker's roll is greater by 1 to 3. The defender is hurt, but only temporarily. So
Perfect.
you connect with your fist across the face, knocking this poor student to the ground and releasing the monkey. Mr. Pebbles, what does he do?
I would like Barney to grab Mr. Pebbles,
Naveen.
and he's gonna go. He's gonna go, get out of here, you crazy monkey! Don't get out of here, go get the logs. And throw him in the direction of the desk.
No.
And go, don't worry, I saved the day! Everybody back to work!
So, I will take... I'm gonna need a couple things from you here. First, I'll need a charm roll for that deception.
Yes, of course. Here we go. I actually have a thing I can do. Hoop. 15 plus 1 for 16.
15 plus 1 for a 16. Okay.
Now, that's fair, Naveen. You definitely probably saved my ass, but you know me, I gotta get back into the filth.
And now, I will take your... we'll call it... Yeah, we'll call it brawn to be able to throw him well.
Very well.
I mean, the other one would have been flight, so I imagine you're happy about that.
Sure. That's a 3.
That's a 3! Oh, God. Okay.
Did we pass? I presume that's a success, right? That's probably a success.
No. As you toss Mr. Pebbles, he lands on the other side of the crowd. And you told him to go get the log?
Yeah.
All right. You toss him, he lands at the other side of the crowd and then begins running over toward the desk.
I try to get everybody's attention. Don't worry! Got him out of here! Familiars, am I right? They're crazy. I mean, whoever's familiar that is, they should probably train them better. I don't know. Hey, why don't we fix the pot?
A voice in the crowd says, "You said it was your monkey!"
Oh, shoot, I did, didn't I? Yeah, it was mine. All right, gang. Check chips on the table. Second day. It's been kind of hard. I don't know if you guys heard this. I made my skin invisible accidentally. That happened yesterday. Have you ever seen your innards? It's disturbing. Let me paint a picture for you. And he's just gonna try and keep the crowd at bay at this point.
Okay.
Do I notice Mr. Pebbles running over?
Let's find out. Barnabus, give me that monkey's flight roll.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
It's always gotta be flight.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a 4.
Oh.
And that's a 2 for a 4.
Okay. Amelia, give me a brains roll to spot
No, he
him.
still's -2, Rich.
Oh, damn.
Yep.
Okay.
The monkey is always going to be -2 because I don't feel like making a stat block for a monkey.
I got an 18.
So you very easily see the monkey heading in your direction.
Okay.
You got opportunity.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, are there any like quills very close to Kim on the desk? You know, things that I could like, or things that a student could borrow. You know.
Sure, there is a little bucket of disposable mechanical quills.
So what I'm gonna do is, I mean, she's not paying attention anyway, so I'm not gonna be like, oh, well, fine, and make up a whole story. I'm just gonna reach for the bucket, intentionally, like, sort of knock it over so that they spill onto the phone, because that'll get her to look up from it. And it's like, as soon as I do it, I'm just be like, oh, I'm so sorry, I was trying to grab a quill, you know.
Okay, so I will take your fight roll, I guess, to spill the pens.
You know what? This is George's fault we're rolling badly. He's choosing all our
okay,
shit stats.
yeah, sure. What?
What's
Naveen is getting more loaded dice in here. Naveen is all up in the
Naveen.
chaos tonight.
Because boy howdy, let me tell you, I did not roll a good number.
Yes.
Are you giving it? You giving it good or bad?
Bring on the chaos, viewers. Bring it on.
Yeah, if it's gonna be bad, that was unnecessary because
Bring on the chaos.
Gets a 27.
Blue Mama gets a 27!
Oh,
Kim
God.
dies from the quills. She's dead. We did it. We
so
beat
good
the
at
bad
stealing
guy.
quills.
All right.
Okay.
You knock over the mechanical quills, and they strike the phone with such force that it knocks it straight from her hand and toward the floor.
Yeah.
And now I believe the second part of that
Sorry.
was, yes, your deception.
I mean, is that a deception though? I am kind of sorry.
Are you? You did it on purpose.
Could have said nothing. She just would have went for the phone. She never would have known it was you. She wasn't looking.
Well, you know, even if I don't care if she thinks I'm lying, she can suck an egg.
Yeah. Give me that charm that you don't care
Oh
about.
man.
Okay. It doesn't matter.
It turns out you guys need Desmond to be the bad one. It turns out.
I thought
Oh, we don't need nothing to become the bad ones.
I got a 7.
Hey, look at that. Let's see how she does.
That's actually pretty good for your charisma, right?
That's
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah.
I have a D8, so.
All right.
She glares at you before bending down to pick up her phone. What do you
Okay,
do?
whatever. Well, I was kind of hoping that this would distract her enough in tandem with Monkey
Okay.
coming over here. So
All right,
Let's
monkey.
let's try to time it right, you know?
Come on,
Let's get
Mr.
some
Pebbles.
monkey brains to see if he knows what a log is.
Sure.
Oh man.
I presume he uses mine -2?
That is correct.
Perfect. Cool. 2 minus 2.
Okay, he reaches the desk. He looks. Oh, is Naveed gonna give the monkey a moment
God.
of super
Oh
intelligence?
my God.
Yes, use George's rules against him.
I feel
That's
like
how we'll
A
win.
moment of brilliance.
this would be the only time Mr. Pebbles was successful at anything. Literally every time Mr. Pebbles
That's
was
true.
able to play.
Mr. Pebbles
That's
comes
true.
out and it's just chaos.
That's true. Last time I think I almost got like brainwashed.
Oh my God.
Yes! Mr. Pebbles in all of his glory! Oh, opinating 7! I presume he speaks the like our language in this moment.
All right,
The book.
Mr.
Right.
So at this moment, Mr. Pebbles is completely in tune with you, with your desires. He knows what you're looking for with this log. He knows what you want. How much did you also want a look at that phone?
Oh no.
How high is that desire?
Oh no. Dang it! You just had to say that.
I have to. When there's a number like 87.
We've gotten this far. We've gotten this so far.
Oh, good.
Mm-hmm. Hello, Splat the Mouse. Welcome to the chaos.
What's the choice?
Oh boy, he is having...
Wait, who, me?
Yes, you!
This is for me?
Yes! He's
Oh,
in-
I thought this was for Amelia.
No, the monkey is in tune
I
with
got
you
nothing
because
to
it's
do with
your
the phone.
familiar.
I mean, there's definitely like an aspect in Barney that like if that thing broke, he'd be like street justice. But he knows that like the log was what Amelia wanted. So that's like where all of this is coming from. Is he's
Okay.
like, oh, I can contribute. Library's in fire. Like
All right,
so I think
so your
you need-
desire to look at the phone is non-existent anymore.
I mean, there's definite, like, it's more like I'd rather it just smash so that this jerky girl is just
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
my identity, me internalizing my feelings into this orb.
It was more a question of if he was going to try to steal that along with the log, but nope, if that's the case. All right. And he with an 87 is able to easily identify the log, which is let's see. Yes. There is a rather thick book there on the table. He's able to identify not only that the log is what you wanted, but what section you had been asking for. You have a moment here where you could ask him to either take just that section or the entire log. So you could get the entire log or just transmutation and maybe have be a little less obvious.
Come on, buddy. You know the right answer here.
Yeah, you're right. Just run with the money, right? Take the whole kit and caboodle.
No!
You're right, Kate. I saw you nod. All right, I'm into it. Pebbles, you know the deal, my monkey bro. No. We're gonna go with just the transmutation section.
All right.
I'm with you, Kate. I'm with you. Let's take everything. Let's take everything the library has. I'm with you. I'm here. We're here together. We're in the same place.
Yeah, no, totally.
Take everything.
All right.
No. Just transmutation.
So Mr. Pebbles reaches down for the log, flips it open, sees the section with transmutation, pops open the little clips, slides that section out, closes the clips, returns it back to about where it was, and then jumps away in your direction, carrying this section of paper.
That's definitely an 87 of a monkey.
Yeah.
That's like, use the clips? I wouldn't even use the clips. I'd be like, all right.
All right, you now have a monkey running toward you and your crowd carrying the papers from the log.
Me?
Yes,
Shit,
you.
man.
It's your monkey.
Pebbles, don't come to me.
Yeah.
There's an angry crowd. Okay. Yeah, honestly, it was a transformative experience having no skin for a bit, but the nurse actually did pretty well. She started getting out all these tools and stuff, and it was... Go away. Started getting a bunch of tools. A bunch of tools and stuff. It was crazy. I wasn't sure if she was going to do sort of mundane surgery, but whatever she did, it must have been like a subtle ritual because the skin came back. Go away.
All right, give me your charm to send your monkey away.
That's a 7.
Okay.
Wait, no, it's a 9. It's a 9. It's a 9 for a 10.
How do you misread a 9 as a 7?
Because it's because it's a 6 plus 1 or a 9 plus 1. Yeah, that's right.
What?
6s and 9s look
what?
the same.
Wait, but 9... Okay.
Question it too much.
What?
Okay.
What did I say? It was weird.
It's fine.
I said I got a 7, right?
Yep, so you got a 10.
No. We're gonna explain this now. I rolled a 6. I have a +1 to charm, which brought me to a 7, but it was actually a 9 with a +1 that brings me to 10. 6s and 9s look the same. You ain't gonna make me feel like a big dum-dum. I know numbers good.
Okay. All right. Mr. Pebbles gets your intention and scurries out toward the library door and out into the hall.
Split mouse? Cool. Excellent. And Barnabus is just gonna keep, just filibustering until either this crowd gets tired of him or he finds an outro. But,
So...
keep talking his sob story.
So that being said, Amelia, reasonably maybe was tracking Mr. Pebbles at that point. I don't know.
You got a bad
Maybe
roll.
just...
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
So she sees him get out to the hall and kind of goes towards Barnabus and tries to get in through the crowd and be like, you know what? We really have to go. It's time to I have to tutor Barnabus. Yeah, no, he's such a devoted good student, and I grab him and start going.
It's true. They say I have to give. And he'll just get dragged away as long as he can. He'll just go with him.
Yeah. The crowd isn't stopping you. Okay. And you make your way out of the library, reconnecting with Mr. Pebbles, getting your sheath of log papers that are kind of redundant now because Amelia rolled so well on that brains roll, but that's fine.
Oh, that's a shame. He'll just open up his robe, allow Mr. Pebbles to just jump into his inner pocket and just kind of get into the pocket.
Okay.
You get the papers? Nice. All right, back into the darkness, and he closes the robe. All right, Amelia, here's the logs.
And then we cut to Desmond. Desmond, finishing up his
the
class.
4. That's too many fingers.
The teacher shakes her head. His head? Who did you establish was your...
We didn't do the transmutation.
Great. She shakes her head. Of course, Mr. Dilliant, yes. That is indeed too many fingers. I'm glad to see that you are finally grasping the concept of natural bounds within the shapes you take.
Absolutely, I say, breathing through the gills on my back.
Then the bell rings.
Question. Because this was actually
Yes.
something I was trying to take note of. You know what? Yeah, I'll ask her. Hey, I have a question. Just in case I needed a tutor, who's really doing good in class? Because, you know, some people are paying attention, some aren't paying attention, but sometimes the people that are paying attention are, like, the people who, like, need help, like me, but sometimes people aren't paying attention, the ones who don't need help. So who's the best in this class right now, like, out of all these students? In case I had to bother them about, you know, just helping me out.
Okay, give me a charm roll.
Good approach.
It is a 7 with no pluses because I'm not a little boy anymore. 7.
Well, Mr. Dilliant, it's not typical to discuss the academic record of other students. I'm sure you are aware.
People
However,
get bad grades. Yeah.
However, if you are indeed seeking some extra assistance, I have office hours as well as a TA who would be able to assist you from the upper classes.
Perfect. Who's the TA?
The TA is the student Gerald. Just Gerald.
Yeah, you don't have to give me his last name.
Gerald.
Gerald Geraldson.
I like a professor who just says, just Gerald. It's just Gerald. Let's not talk more about this. I shouldn't be giving out information to students.
Gerald.
Yep.
TA
That's
of
Gerald.
transmutation.
Yep.
Just Gerald.
All right. Well, thank you so much. Question: has anyone ever tried to like fuse themselves with like their familiar ever?
She turns to you with a look of extreme concern.
and I'm just like, I have my notebook out. And I'm like,
I would not recommend going down that path, Mr. Dilliant.
no, me either. I want to know if anyone had tried it.
Yes, they have, and I would direct you toward the
Uh.
hospital records if you would like further information on the results of that.
Oh, but nothing in like the Red Wizard or Blue Wizard Accords or nothing like that. Like it's not a war crime. It's just like it's a big dangerous no.
No, of course not. Not in the Red Wizard, Blue Wizard Accords.
Accords. Okay, no, great. All right, well, you great one. You a great one, Professor. Really appreciate it. And I leave and I look at my badge and I go, that's how you do it. I get it now.
Uh-oh.
What?
and I head toward.
Oh no.
I guess I should-
evolved.
All right, where did you all decide to reconvene after your misadventures?
Where's like our usual spot?
I know that he's gonna say Lamb Spew, but I'm gonna say let's go to the Quill place because like
I was gonna say that too because it's more quiet and people kind of keep to
it's
themselves.
quiet and we're afraid that someone in Phasmic might be like, oh no.
To give
Yeah.
Lamb Spew a chance sooner or later.
Plus, at this point, we will just never show the inside of Lamb Spew.
Oh, that's my dream.
We have really good tea at Owl's Quill too. So
All right, so you all make your way individually to the Owl's Quill common area.
Mhm.
I guess not individually. Amelia and Barnabas probably going together.
yeah, actually, so as we're walking, I'm like quietly looking over the pages because I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna tell him that I already knew this.
So what
'Cause
do
there
we
was too
learn?
much.
Big reveal. We know who the bad guy is, who's behind all this, right? The log's got to tell us all the good stuff, right? That's why we wanted it.
Like looking at it, I say, it looks like there wasn't any significant activity.
Oh shoot!
I know, but you know what, Barnabas? I'm sorry because you did a great job and you were really helpful.
Oh, thanks. You don't gotta be sorry about that. You didn't do anything wrong.
No, but you were just trying to help. So
I like-
thanks.
Sure. Yeah, of course. We got to get this project done, right?
Yeah, just a little, maybe a little less crazy next time.
Oh, that was crazy.
It was a little crazy.
Oh, that felt like a 4 to me.
Okay. But thank you anyway. Just keep walking.
Huh.
Chimes really sell the moment.
Right?
All right. So, you arrive at Owl's Quill. For the record, you now have that information about the transmutation. Should it become relevant, you know who has taken out transmutation books within the first few days of the school being open.
Okay, yeah.
All right. Cool. So what'd you guys learn at the library?
So how many names are there, would you say, of like people taking out those books?
Roughly a dozen.
Okay. Well, Barnabus got his hands on the log to see who took out transmutation books.
Way to go, Barnabus.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Mr. Pebbles did the hard work. I'll just talk to people.
All right.
Also, we learned about this girl. I think she's a new girl. Her name's Kim. She's the worst. I think she's my nemesis now.
She was pretty unapproachable.
Yeah.
Well, at least she was pretty, I guess. Oh, pretty unapproachable. Never mind.
Pretty
All
unapproachable.
Right.
Right.
I don't.
All right.
I couldn't.
She looked well put together, but honestly, looks are just
All right.
bad personality.
Let's see.
Hey, how was class?
Oh, it was good. I learned things that weren't against the law.
Oh, that's
and
always
I
good.
did stuff I was supposed to do, so I should get good grades. Oh, also, I learned that there's a teacher's assistant in the upperclassmen, so he's probably pretty good at transmutation. So either he might know other students that are good at transmutation, or he's another person that we should be talking to. Name's Gerald.
Okay.
Oh, is his name on the logs?
Oh yeah, we could cross-reference that. Yeah. Yeah. Well, let's do that first. Yeah.
Yes, you do see. Yes, you see a Gerald Geraldson on the log because I couldn't come up with 2 last names. I was gonna make there be 2 Geralds, but no, I'm not that.
That's okay.
Okay, so yes, there's the Gerald Geraldson on the logs, having taken out a book called Transmutation of the Metaphysical Elements.
Interesting.
Interesting indeed.
All right, well, I mean, I guess he's worth his weight as a tutor because he has books. I don't know what to make of this.
I was gonna ask, what house is he in?
That information is not kept within the logs.
But there's got to be a roster somewhere we can check out. Yeah.
Yeah, or would any of us know by chance, like, of our houses, if we know
Can
that,
we
like,
brains roll it?
upperclassmen name?
Gerald
No, I'm serious, like,
Geraldson.
I
Gerald
mean, like,
Geraldson of Lambspear.
You know, the upper class, you know, the big names.
Sure, you
maybe
can
we
give
might know
me,
them.
anybody who wants to can give me a brains roll to see if they have heard of this guy before.
3.
Come on, Lambspear. Come on, Lambspear.
14, 15.
2.
All right, Amelia.
Take those tokens.
So there was Lambspew, Owl's Quill, Phasmicast, and Lion's Roar.
Yeah.
Lion's Roar. Yeah.
Oh, was that? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we made it up on the spot.
Yeah, that was well inserted though, if I do say so much.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
He is an upperclassman in the Lion's Roar.
Of course
Cool.
he is.
Mhm,
Oh
mhm.
God.
But the stuff was in
Okay.
place.
Interesting.
All right. So we want to do the Bloodhound thing now?
Oh yeah, we could do that. I mean, what other? Did we have other plans?
We could go find Gerald, but it's getting late, so I would think that he's definitely not
Yes.
going to have office hours. So we would have to go there. But honestly, it's Lion's Roar. So if we go there and say, "Hey, we have some trouble," like 10 chosen ones are going to jump out of the woodwork so we can try and dig their noses into it. So.
Yeah, they just gotta be all on a case. Be
It's
like,
probably
oh,
good to-
happy.
Lay
Well,
low for now.
Can I help? Can I help? Can I help? Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. All right, so we'll lay low. Do we want to try and like bloodhound it then? We could at least do that on
Yeah.
our time.
Yeah. All right. So we do that now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
You are, of course, now at the curfew time, so we'll be
Oh.
sneaking through the halls after hours.
Oh wait. Okay, hold up. Because Amelia would I don't know if that's a great idea, though. I mean, look at the time.
What's the problem?
It's curfew.
So I'm gonna cast a spell.
Oh no.
Don't make that face.
I mean, Amelia.
I'm casting the invisibility spell again.
While you're casting,
Yes.
while you're casting that spell, Barnabus is just saying, the sake of the magical world depends on whatever we find out. And you're worried about curfew right now.
What if somebody's
okay.
getting hurt because of this?
I mean,
That's a good point.
Mm-hmm.
At which
we
point
can be
your spell
smart
goes off?
about it.
Yeah. Like, so basically, I say that I do the spell and I say, yeah, what if somebody gets hurt? And then we all shimmer away.
What did you get on your
Oh,
roll?
wait. It does have to be longer this time. So it's going to be for, I'm going to say an hour and a half. But because it is you can control it. So you should be able to, like, phase back in.
Okay,
Just
that'll
tense.
make it harder.
So we ourselves can dissipate
All
our
right.
invisibility.
That might be bad.
I believe it was
It's
11.
harder.
I believe it was 11 before, correct?
Yes, but it's gone up in time.
That is correct. So that brings it to a 12, and then +2 is usually what we have added as additional complexities, which brings it to a 14. Did you roll a 13?
No, I rolled a 19, but I wanted to do it for an hour, so I feel like it's fair to roll it again.
Oh, I
at
see.
this
Word,
point.
word, word.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah.
Appreciated.
Honorable.
19 again.
Okay.
Well, as soon as we turn invisible, I just kind of like, okay, fine.
Amelia, if you wanna
This
say
helps.
it, you
This
can.
no. This helps.
I mean, you're not going to tilt her into. You're not going to tilt him into the bottom half.
Thank you, Naveen.
As
Nope.
long as we can
Okay.
be invisible.
No, well, Naveen could tilt into the bottom half if she so chooses.
No, Naveen said never mind.
If we did, we'd just go to bed. We've already
That's
established.
true.
Desmond's like, I'll try tomorrow.
How do you want the content to go?
Right. Yeah,
I'm
see,
not
I
lying
get you,
for
Naveen.
it.
Naveen said never mind.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Moving on.
You're all invisible.
All we gotta do is not get caught anyway, and everything works out fine. Let's see, we can save the world and also be grade A students.
That would be so ideal.
That's what's gonna happen. It's gonna be great. Oh, look at that, we're invisible. Oh, when did that happen?
Oh yeah, if you tense up a lot, alternating between your left and right calves, you'll come visible again. Anyway, let's go.
Oh, I got a fierce urge to test that. All right, let's go.
You have to be
oh,
standing still.
now you gotta be a dog, right? Or grow a smelly nose.
Yeah. I'll do that. But first, we might as well get to the kitchen. So I'm gonna be a person getting to the kitchen, and I'm gonna ride. No, I can't ride my broom. And then a broom will be about. Never mind. Let's go.
Let's just
Okay.
walk.
You
We
make
can
your way
walk.
to the kitchen. You arrive at the kitchen.
All right.
Now you're going to attempt your Bloodhound transformation in order to track the scent. Yes?
Yeah. I'm just wondering if I'm gonna be weird about it. That's all.
Do you
All
want
right.
to give me the vial and then
Give
you
me
can
that
transform?
weirdness.
I'm also gonna. I need to look at my things. I have. Lion, fish, hippo, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I actually can't become a bloodhound. I can only do a transmutation to mess with my nose.
Uh-oh.
That's.
I think
mean, that's-
armadillos have really good noses, but I'm not positive. I don't know enough about armadillos to be sure.
Quick, chat. How good are the armadillo's nose for smelling?
Research armadillos.
Go chat army.
That's how all the Twitch live play
yeah.
goes. Is they're like, shoot, we don't know the answer to this. All right, let's subcontract that out to the chat. They'll figure it out.
They have a very sharp sense of smell, all thanks to their very sensitive noses.
Anteaters are better.
Oh,
This just in, anteaters
But I don't
are
have
better.
that. So.
new information.
Turds.
Oh,
Alright,
However,
so armadillo it
armadillos
is.
do rely on a good sense of smell to locate food because of
Look at
having poor
that.
eyesight.
All right, invisible boy, make your nose gross and disgusting. In an
All right,
invisible way.
what am I rolling for armadillos?
Well, reality breaking. Person
Yeah.
size, we're at 10. Hour long, because it's always an hour long. That's
Mhm.
12. And this is something that you've mastered.
Yes.
So, and because you're attempting the harder thing of just transforming your nose, that brings you to a 13 brains
I
roll.
mean, I could just turn into an armadillo. Does that make it easier?
Yes.
I would rather just be an armadillo.
Okay, that's an 11 brains roll.
All right. Since I roll a die 4, I feel like it's pretty important. All right. Got a 1.
Oh!
Yeah! Let's get
awesome.
So 1, even with my plus, like 5, it's just I can't do it.
All right. So what is your final total?
6.
6. Okay.
I'm very good at polymorphic.
The good news is you're invisible, so we'll have no clue what went wrong.
What happened?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So with a 6, you fail by 5, which means it fails into by 9 bursts of magic. So you briefly begin to express some of the outward traits of an armadillo on your human body. However, they fade quickly.
All right.
All right, start sniffing.
How good are badgers? How good are you at smelling?
Oh, me?
No, the badger. I take my badger.
Oh, dear.
Never mind. I'll leave it in the thing because then there's just gonna be a badger wandering the halls. All right.
Well, let's find out. Badger tracking. That's the next thing.
Badger tracking.
I could be an orangutan or a donkey or a pigeon. Do any of those help us here?
No, I think I got a better idea, but it's not a thing.
Do you need help?
Huh?
Yeah. So, if I dump out this liquid, can you turn it into a tiny version of its old self and make it walk and like retrace its steps?
That's crazy. That's actually crazy what you just said.
And for the record, badgers have a sense of smell that is 700 to 800 times more powerful than ours. They use their sense of smell to find their way around and to find.
Wow.
Jesus. Okay, so never mind. Knowing that, I'm gonna have my badger smell it. I'm gonna be like,
go,
all right,
badger,
buddy,
go.
Badger, who is not part of your invisibility spell.
No, he's not. So there's gonna be a badger wandering about, but that's life.
That badger's got to have a bad time in a magic school.
All right. I will take your brains roll for the badger -2 because it's.
But it's 800 times better, George.
Yeah. I'll counteract that with the badger. So just
4.
Yeah.
2, 6. So that's 6.
All right. The badger smells the vial, sniffs the air, but is not gathering any, or does not seem to be able to find any trail to follow.
Well, he can just tell me because I can speak to him. Like, you find anything?
There you go. So,
He's like, nah. Fuck. Why are we even coming up with everything here? I feel like other people are way smarter than us, right? I'm speaking back, by the way. I'm like,
What are you doing?
Make the badger find the bad guys. What are we doing here?
All right, it's all right, buddy. We tried our best, you know. Yeah. And Desmond tries not to be disappointed. He's like, all right.
And then the badger goes into the magical pocket of the robes that all these familiars seem to be stored within.
Disappears. Wait, why are you putting away? What's going on?
He couldn't find nothing. He said it smelled too much like lunches and stuff from all the days that had passed.
Okay.
So we can make a tiny little puppet man.
You
don't have any forms, do you, Amelia?
Oh yeah, do you want to learn how to polymorph? We can teach you right now. We're real good at it. Watch it. Things hurt. Words hurt. Just please be careful. Yeah, we could teach you.
Actually, I could make you do it.
What?
Oh, that sounds scary.
I don't know.
Remember, I made that one guy do it.
I don't like that, Desmond.
No, I'm saying I could. Like, I could. You could do it though.
Oh.
So it'd be you, but I would be making you do it.
But
so
he would control your brain
to make you do it. But then I let
you. No. I don't want anyone controlling my brain.
That's fair. All right. We probably need your brain anyway.
Okay, why don't I just try a spell that enhances your regular nose or my regular nose?
A nose enhancer?
Yeah.
I think it's time you learned how to polymorph. It's a very basic spell.
That's okay. And I'm gonna take my wand and try to do a nose enhancing spell.
Okay.
Just like a sense enhancer of the
nose.
All right, so
Scent.
that is something that is unnatural. It could happen, but not naturally.
Mhm.
Person size, because you're affecting yourself, so that's 6.
Yep.
How long would you like it to last?
I will say, like, how long are we trying to do this for?
I mean, until we can find it, right?
Probably
how
close to an
about?
hour.
Yeah, as long as we're invisible, right? That way we can get the most bang
That's
for our buck.
true. All right, so yeah, an hour.
Okay, so that's +2, so we're at 8. And is this something you've cast before?
No.
Is this something you've seen somebody cast before? Or read about
Mm,
being cast
mm.
before?
I
I
think
do all
the,
kinds of read stuff.
Yeah, I was saying- I
just
think the-
tried. It didn't work.
That
Yeah,
was a very
it's-
different spell, though. That's polymorph.
And I was invisible.
And you're
Yeah.
invisible.
this is just a big no.
I like how you double down on denying yourself for,
Well,
for
because
the
I
Betty
think
there.
I just say it, and then I'm like, nah.
You're like, and also, I just caught up to myself.
All right, so you've never witnessed it, never read about it.
Nah.
Okay, so that gives you the +5 for being inexperienced, which means it is a difficulty 12 brains roll.
All right. We got this.
And don't forget that magic die.
Oh, magic dice.
Yes,
Huh?
What?
Wait, what?
they haven't been using the magic dice. I realized that when you were saying
No.
it out loud.
I've been
what?
using it. My
Yeah, I
rolls
know.
are still shit.
I
No,
know.
I haven't been.
Ah!
Whenever you cast a spell, you get an extra D4 die.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Okay. I don't think there were many situations where it would have mattered, but
Nah, because generally I do flight, and my flight is really good. It's just anything else. I'm
Yep.
just like,
every spell has either been a catastrophic failure or a great success. So
Yeah.
We had a bunch of fizzles, just like neutral fizzles. Anyway,
I'm trying to
Okay,
make
I
them
got
feel
it.
better.
I gotta check something in the rules.
Uh-oh.
No, it's just everybody calm down.
that's
I just
weird.
want to see
Weird
if
segue.
Yeah.
this thing that I have is gonna help me.
Oh,
makes me-
no.
what makes me feel comfortable is when people say, "Everybody, calm down." That's when I know things are under control.
I just gotta check one thing. That's the
Yeah.
part.
When
Right.
oh no, okay, never mind. That doesn't help me. So I rolled a 1.
Oh!
How
Oh
could
wait,
this
plus my
happen to
D4.
me?
Yup. The
Up,
D4
here
can
we go.
explode.
Let's
I can't
explode
I got a
forever.
4. So
Okay.
it can't explode.
No, it can.
Okay,
It
so-
can.
it can.
Oh,
It
I thought you
can.
said, wait, okay.
Yeah.
3, 7. So that's an 8.
Uh-huh.
Do you have any pluses to this?
I
Definitely
have-
does.
Oh,
Don't you have
9.
pluses from your wand?
9 because of my +1 from my wand.
Yeah, your
Adversity
pluses from
tokens.
wand.
Adversity
tokens.
tokens.
You have
I-
plenty. We've been
I
failing
have-
left and right.
I have 5 adversity tokens.
You
Is it
only need
enough?
3 to succeed.
Then I'm gonna use 3.
Yeah.
All right. Congratulations. You
Yay.
cast your spell and you begin to feel the sense of the world entering into your nose.
Oh.
Oh
I'm so
wow.
sorry.
Oh, I smell so many things. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Well,
Yes.
that's a good
In
sign.
high school,
Oh.
that is not a very pleasant thing.
No.
Nope.
Can I have that? Give me that thing. Ugh. Oh wow, I smell so much stuff. This is awful. Oh, but then I can also smell some good. No, that's back to bad stuff. Okay.
Okay. When you smell it, you get a hint of stale, stagnant water within it, as well as something, some of the slight tinge of an irony smell like you would get with blood.
Mm-hmm.
And as you examine the sense around you, there is nothing that seems to correlate to that.
Hmm.
All right, Amelia. Find the bad guys.
Nothing really makes sense. It's like old water that's just been sitting and like this metallic kind of smell, but I'm not picking up anything anywhere like this. I'm sorry.
What would smell like stale water?
I don't know.
Stale water and metal.
Pipes, sewers.
Gotta get to the sewers.
Do
Or
I
blood.
know like that? Yeah, I was gonna say, do I know that it's more like what would I know about the smell of blood?
Well, you did engage in quite a bit of violence last year.
That's true. No, it's more like it's more like blood.
Blood and damp old water?
kind of.
That's a vial of a different liquid. I don't know. I think we're drawing a blank here, gang.
Yeah, let's just call it a night and see what we can find out. But now we got that at least, so we can. If we see that smell somewhere else or that makes sense somewhere else, we'll just hone in on that day. Yeah.
All right. Well,
All right.
I'm gonna head back to Lamespear then.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Owl's Quill. And we're out after curfew and nothing happened.
See, I told you. We could have it all.
Wow.
Come on, second years. We can do anything.
George.
All right, I'm going to head back to Lamespear.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go back to my room.
All
Here
right.
goes in the morning.
You all separate and begin making your way back to your separate dorms.
Yeah, that's true.
I'll take your flight
Everything you just
rolls,
said.
please.
Oh, great. Great.
Natural 20.
Did you actually get a natural 20?
I did, and so 29.
Don't worry, we know where this adventure ends.
A 9.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah.
Got a 4.
Total?
Total.
Okay.
Totaloonie.
All right. You all begin making your way through the halls. Barnabus, as you are going through back to Lamespew, your footsteps echo a little bit because obviously you're not silent even though you're invisible. And you hear a voice echoing out, "Yes, who goes there? Who's out this late at night?" It is that new professor of mortal economics as you see him rounding the corner ahead of you.
That's the big reveal. You kill him, and then we end the session.
Whoever that is, show yourself.
Barney is going to go into his bag real quick, pull out his tennis ball of returning,
Oh no.
and he's going to go to like one of the crossroads of
Uh-huh.
the hallways and throw the ball down the one that he's not going to go down.
It's pretty slick.
Very
All
solid.
right.
To make some noise there and just boom, and back in, and then keep going on his way.
All right. Give me your charm roll. I'll be kind here and make it charm and
That's
not
very
flight or
kind.
something.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Maybe I've had enough of the failures tonight.
I mean,
Yeah.
listen, I'm back up to 8 adversity tokens, so you know
Good
what?
God.
That's a nice thing.
We'll
yeah.
be fine. I got an 11.
All right. You got an 11. Now, important question. How does your tennis ball return to you?
I think it evaporates.
It apparates? Okay.
Yeah, so just
Oh, that's good.
and then
Noted. Let's see how he does with his brains to oppose. What'd you got?
I got an 11.
Okay.
And I think once the tennis ball is no longer moving, that's when it, because while it's still in like in a path, while it's still in motion,
Yeah,
the
that
tennis ball hasn't concluded for the magic to return it. It wouldn't be like go, throws it, goes 2 feet, and then returns back to the hand. It would cease its pathway before it returns.
Okay. So as long as it never gets caught in an infinite loop somewhere, you're good.
Exactly.
So the professor, I heard that. I'm coming for you. And he begins making his way down that side hall.
That's good.
And you
Good move.
your way back to
All
Lamespew.
the way home.
Oh.
All right. So you all make it back to your dorms uninhibited.
Hey, what's happening in that common room in Chaos?
There are some students that are up there that are working.
The one that we fucked up.
Oh, yeah, there are some students in there that are working.
Oh.
Hmm.
The robes have not been picked up, nor has
We're
any
all so
real
lazy.
effort at cleaning up the goops.
Who here is working on something really weird that I know of? Like somebody who's like they can't find anybody to help them, and they're like, I'm gonna prove myself.
I just watched George finish caring about tabletop in one moment. He's just like, I don't know how to play these games. I don't know how to play these games." Now entertain us. Oh, make with the content.
Poor George.
Angela's Zapweaver is working on. Oh, she is working on an experiment to take insects and to allow them to be implanted into human subjects, which would in theory allow for the humans to control said insects by expelling them from various orifices in their body and commanding them through the power of the shared hive mind that now would reside within that human.
Oh, that's fucking awesome. Anyway, I can see why nobody wants to help with that.
Yeah.
And you can't get involved
There you go.
with it.
It's just a place George went to. He just went to a place in his head and was like, what's a weird thing?
You gave him that power.
Here we go.
Hey, Angela.
She turns toward you. Yes?
Yeah, of course she's a creep. Of
Yeah, I was
course
gonna
she's
say
a
that
creepy
makes
girl,
sense.
too.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Licks her eyeball.
I
She
like
takes
the
off her
taste.
glasses, she licks one of the lenses to clean it.
Oh,
and puts it back on.
yeah. We know
I'm
this
not-
girl.
Like, while I am one of the more social of the chaos, ironically, I'm like, at this point, like, this behavior, I'm like, all right, you didn't eat your fingernails in front of me. We're doing okay.
Mhm,
I
mhm,
have them. Do you want some?
No, I'm all right. Anyway,
Mhm.
did you see who was walking around in that room over there?
I see everything.
I know you do. So, and I'm acting like this is like the most casual conversation. I turn my chair backwards and like sit down. I'm like, look, Angela, I know what you're working on, and you know what? Well, I don't necessarily see. I see the applications for it, not necessarily, you know, the way you're planning it. But you know, that's the whole point of magic, right? It gets you to a new place. So, I've done research on connecting nerve endings with hosts, so I know how to do that, and I'll give you that information if you help me out and figure out who the fuck was fucking with that room before. Can you do that for me?
Will you be my test subject?
No.
So you want me to put a hive inside myself and then like launch it out?
Yes.
Oh, you're thinking.
Yeah, but I'm gonna do it.
No.
You don't get to do it. I get to do it.
But then you might mess it up. I've been studying.
All right, but I get to pick the insects.
Sure.
Ugh. That's
Alright.
a good deal. That's a good deal.
Cool. Well, thanks a lot, Angela.
So what?
Have a good night, all
What
right?
do you want to know?
Oh, I want to know who's been doing stuff in that room. Who's the one who shanghaied it before? You know, was like, oh, I'm gonna take this whole area over.
There wasn't anyone who did that. The faceless just walked in. Nobody stopped them. Nobody cared.
That makes sense. So actually, it's kind of the perfect fucking cover. There might not even actually be. Everyone just expects weird stuff from us. So you could just get
We're
some
not-
robes.
Who says we're weird?
I look at her and I say, look, I mean, I literally grew gills on my back today. I mean, we're not exactly cut from
That's
like.
so cool. You're
I
so
know.
Cool.
I agree. Anyway.
When can I put
Poor Chris.
bugs in you?
You can put a bug in me, and I'll go get the bug, and you can do it. So I'm gonna say latest, because I have practice on Wednesday, and I don't want to risk it getting squished inside of me, you know, like if we do it. So I'm gonna say latest Thursday, but maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Does that sound fine? And I'm not even lying. I'm like absolutely like, yeah, this is fine.
I'll be waiting.
All right, cool. Can you do me a favor? And
Anything.
I get that impression. Yeah. Anyway. Can you figure out where these ropes came from? Because somebody would have had to steal them or something like that. And I feel like you probably like I talk to animals. You probably talk to bugs. Yeah.
That's a secret.
It's not. I really and I'm like, it's not. And I'm like, so you keep doing that. So if you can figure out maybe where this stuff came from, that'd be awesome. Anyway, I'm gonna go to bed and seal off my bunk for no reason, but I'll catch you later.
I'll be waiting.
You will. Hey, did you add? Do you have Nemune? Do you have extra adrenaline glands that you took to like cockroaches have to not sleep? Because that's not healthy.
Not yet, but that's a good idea.
All right, well, you seem like you need sleep. Anyway, bye.
Bye.
Boop, boop,
Now I
boop.
can stop staring at the camera. Wow, that hurts.
You did good. You didn't blink at all. You were like the guy from Roger Rabbit. It was absolutely horrifying.
Hey, you left at the right time.
Oh no.
We just brought in the origin of the magical candy man. Yeah, it's coming.
So I am gonna go to my room, and it's like a bunk room, right? There's like a few people in there.
Yes.
All right, cool. So I'm gonna go to my room, and I'm gonna transmogrify myself into like an ooze for the night, so that way I can just like hide in my own covers and look like the bed's empty. Yeah.
Yo, how long do you stay in that form?
Until I want to come back. I make it so that way like I can be like, I'm all done.
All right, so this is reality breaking. This is person size. You want this to be able to last all night.
Yeah.
All right, so we are so far.
At least 8 hours.
Yeah, so we are so far at a 13 and turning yourself into ooze. That's something you've done before?
Yeah.
Would you count it as a mastered spell? Okay.
I'm really only a master at polymorphy. By next year, I might be like, transmutation is my job. But
All right, so I'll take a 14 flight roll, please.
Just keep that gravy train coming. 13. So we're gonna blow some
Yeah, you are.
adversity.
Sorry, it's 14.
That's why I said we're gonna blow some adversity. Even though I'm sure that you had no intention of attacking me tonight, but character-wise, it makes sense. I'd be like, I'm just gonna.
Hell yeah, commit to that safety. You just made allies with the Bug Queen. Yeah, you might
Don't
as
worry, I took care of it in your sleep.
well. Yeah. Yeesh.
So yeah, I
Can
literally
you
turn
feel
into
them?
I turn into ink from Batman and Beyond and just slither into my covers and then just sleep.
Ooh, I don't like that visual.
Okay, you sleep in a pile of goo. The rest of you sleep in a pile of flesh. And you
Yes.
awaken in the morning. Who has a Tuesday morning class?
Everybody but me, I think.
Not me.
I think I do.
Just afternoon and night.
Oh, I don't.
Oh, sweet.
my
We have time to adventure.
You do!
Oh, we can do a thing!
Adventure!
All right. So I go to Lamb's Spew because Barnabus loves it so much, but I don't go in. I just stand outside, and the first person to come out, I'm like, go get Barnabus.
Who the hell are you?
I'm sorry. Please go get Barnabus.
Oh, okay. Then you go get Barnabas.
I don't know why I need to come out. I mean, I was still, brushing my teeth, but I guess I could wait until later if something's better. Oh, hey, Dad, morning! Steps out of the porthole.
Yeah, just brush your teeth on the way. Come on, we gotta go to Quill. Get Amelia.
All right. Oh, yeah, sure. Pulls out wand, tries to cast a spell to brush my teeth.
All right. So.
Were you saying that because you want me to make you roll to do that?
Listen, the only thing I
you
need
could just let
here
us
is
do it.
adversity
I know.
tokens. But hey, if you want to
No.
let me just brush my teeth and have that.
You brush your teeth. I couldn't care less.
Yay.
I'm a wizard.
Yep.
You know
Use
how a
your
lot of-
prestidigitation.
You know how a lot of mythical creatures have like extra sets of limbs? So like everything on like this planet is mostly like segmented to have 4, right? But a lot of mythical creatures have like 5 or 6.
Oh yeah, they're
Like,
all
they
over
got
the
like
place.
wings and stuff like that, but it's
Right,
usually
all
around
sorts
5
of
or 6.
appendages and stuff.
So
Yeah.
I think that wizards used to combine themselves with familiars, and that's how you do it. Basically, you attach yourself to your familiar, and that's what gives you the extra limbs and gives you extra bursts. You turn yourself partially into something, you turn them into something. I think I'm on to something. Anyway, let's get Amelia.
Okay. Amelia, do you choose to be gotten?
Yeah, I mean, when they arrive, though, I'm like getting some books and things together. Like I'm getting ready to do something. Clearly.
Hmm.
Um.
And then the
I
word
guess-
comes in from them, from one of your housemates.
I think when we get there, Barnabas just pinches himself on the hand a couple times,
Oh, right.
and Amelia starts feeling pinches on her hand.
Ow! Ow! What? I like turn over my shoulder. Oh, real funny. So clever.
Well, we're outside in the hall.
Oh, I thought you came in.
No.
Oh
we
yeah, you can't.
We can't
Yep.
because we're not.
All right. So then I'm like, I pick up my books, stuff, and go out.
Any second now. Man, this does not feel good. This is bad.
Good
It's-
morning.
Hi!
You could just
All
knock
right.
next time.
Yeah, but then we gotta talk to people, and they don't. I mean, come on.
That's the whole thing. Anyway, let's go talk to that TA, yeah?
Well, I have to go tutor someone.
What?
Yeah, I tutor people sometimes.
All right, well,
That could wait, though, right? I mean, you could do that in like 5 minutes.
it's not 5 minutes.
Tutor someone in 5 minutes.
I think you could.
Oh.
So come on, let's
Okay.
go. We just gotta talk to the TA real quick. It'll be
Okay,
fine.
fine. I'm trying
All
to give Amelia a regular schedule here, so.
Ah, yeah.
With us?
You wish.
Okay. So you go to the TA. Where is the TA?
Good question.
Generally, if there's a class going on for transportation, they'd be in the office, right? Normally, like they generally keep like office hours.
For like TA hours?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we go there, and hopefully they're TA hours right now.
Give
Or-
me.
Or we can at least find out what their hours are.
Yeah, that's true, because we didn't have time.
All right. So give me your. Haven't rolled it yet. So give me your grit.
You got it. Grit is die 6.
Oh.
1.
Oh.
Yeah! my man.
Hey.
Nice.
All right. Office hours with the professor are on Tuesday mornings and Thursday mornings, and the TA is available on Wednesday afternoons as well as Friday evenings.
Mm.
Right. Let me think. Hey. Barnabus, can you ask the teacher where the TA is right now?
Yeah, sure. Excuse me, Professor.
Yes.
Where is your TA, Gerald?
I believe he would be in class right now.
He's in class right now.
Oh, all right. Which class?
Which class?
That's not something that I would typically be disclosing to students. You can come back during his office hours, and I'm sure he'll be happy to help you.
Ah, come on. Come on.
Wow. So convincing.
What?
He's trying to get a charisma roll.
The laziest charisma roll in the world. Come on, my guy. Professor, we really do need to talk to. It's really important, like our grades, maybe even our future in this school. Depends on being able to talk to him.
Are you even in my class?
No, I'm in your class.
Yeah, that guy's in the
I
class.
say
You don't
I
even
pop out.
You don't even recognize your students? Yeah, he's in the class.
Then
I was probably in the doorway because specifically, you know.
I mean, I'll get it. He doesn't make much of an impact there. He's more of a field person than he is like a classroom person. But look, really, you'd be doing real solid for me and my buddy here. Huh?
Probably the school too.
Come on.
You
School's
can
probably
give
in
me your
trouble.
charm roll to somehow
Yeah!
convince this teacher to give up the class schedule of another student.
Hell yeah, baby! That's a 12. That's
Okay.
Great.
all right. Well, you'll find him in Advanced Principles of Liquid Transfiguration.
Okay, advanced principles of liquid transfiguration.
That's pretty specific.
Perfect. All right. Thank you, Professor. You really done us a big solid. All right, goodbye. Turns around. Man, I hope that we were done talking to him because that's basically me playing my hand. That's about it.
No, I think you did great.
You did a
All
good
right.
job.
So
Oh,
now
thanks,
what do we
thanks.
need to do? So that's weird. That's a very specific set of things. So he took out that one book,
Cool.
and then he has
Yes.
his class like this. It's a little on the nose, isn't it?
It is a little bit on the nose.
Oh, you're saying because he's also a liquid, so he's guilty. All right, let's get him.
No,
Cracks
he might not
knuckles.
be guilty. He
Wow.
could also be tutoring the person that is guilty. I don't fucking know.
Oh, so he
Mhm.
showed him how to make the stuff which made the people. All right, let's get him to get them. Let's go.
Hey, but let's all discuss the plan of action first, maybe, so we don't do anything.
I'm walking,
rash.
but
Yeah, walking with you as well. Okay,
Okay,
yeah, sure. So what's the plan, Amelia?
we put a tracker on him.
Just
Put a tracker on him. That way he never gets away. Never.
Just subtle things. So nothing.
Like a subtle tracker, so he doesn't know, but he'll never get away.
No. A tracker is subtle, so nothing just explosive or
Okay, no explosives.
nothing that's it's more figurative. So nothing that's gonna raise alarms.
Okay.
Again, figurative, just figuratively speaking.
All right.
Subtlety.
So be subtle.
Yeah.
Well, I know how I would do it, but I don't know how you do it.
Yeah, do you want to take the lead on this, then, Amelia? And we'll back you up.
Well, no.
I was thinking I would take my pinky off, turn it into a small animal, have it burrow into him, and then he'd be like, "Oh, a bug got me," and then I would just be able to track that. So what are you thinking?
That's gross.
Okay, so you have a better idea. Yeah, so there we go.
I was thinking once we find out the individual who we think is the actual suspect, I pull memories out of him, and then we could take those back to our dorm and actually look at his memories and figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
Oh, that's.
Just remove that stuff out of his brain. We could put it back in later. It'll be fine.
Oh,
What do you think? Pretty subtle. He'll literally never know about it because it'll be
Unless
gone.
it
I'll take it from his
goes
head.
wrong.
Do you have a better way or a more
Yeah.
subtle way?
What's your idea? I feel like that's pretty subtle.
like that
He wouldn't
idea.
know.
Yeah.
He actually wouldn't know. I'd take the thoughts from him.
I could just ask for tutoring.
I mean, I guess that's an idea.
Oh yeah, it does make sense. All right.
It's sort of,
kind of
I guess,
boring,
in
but
the
all right, yeah.
niche, and then we can figure
It's
it out over
subtle.
All right. That's fine.
time. Well, if that doesn't work, I'll definitely peel his brain open and just get some ideas and stuff out of him. That
You know
feels
what?
like
That's plan B.
B for brain. Goes for a high five.
Yeah, I totally give the high five.
Good you did.
Back. Okay, let's do this.
All right. Other stuff. So it's weird.
Yeah?
We don't even know if he's doing anything wrong besides those things trying to touch our faces.
I mean, no one should go and touch my face unless I give consent.
I don't disagree with that. I'm just saying that there's just a lot of weird stuff happening. That's all. And like, what were they doing in there?
I mean, I'll also just devil's advocate it, and we are in a magic school, faceless creatures who were just standing in a room that we went into and then started trying to touch our faces. It just kind of feel like, I mean, I'm not saying that they're, they've rights. I don't know even what they are.
They weren't part of Plasma Chaos either. I asked somebody, they came in, like all by themselves and sealed off that room. So,
I mean,
because Plasma Chaos is inherently weird, they might just be using that to like kind of mask, like, it's just them doing something.
So you're using Phasma Chaos as a cover for the real creepy, weird stuff that's going on.
Potentially, or they just want to see what they can get away with. I don't know.
Well, why would you just send them in there? There's no, they weren't doing anything. They were just standing around and then started going to touch our faces.
Hey,
Unless they were going to try and touch other people's faces.
are the robes still there?
Yeah, they're on the ground. Nobody touches that.
Can we go get them?
Yeah, sure. You should see that place end here. It is a wreck.
Oh, all right. Sure. Let's go get some robes.
Oh, real quick. Yeah, sure. I'll meet you guys there. I just you guys can come with me.
But it's your house.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
We need.
I'm not
you.
going.
I gotta make a quick stop first. You guys can come with me, make the stop, and then we'll go there. All right.
Okay.
All right. Let's do it.
And I go to me and Amelia's secret undercroft.
Yeah.
I knew we had a hideout. I knew we had something in some of
yeah.
the background.
Okay.
And I go get one of the caterpillars.
Caterpillars are no longer there because they have migrated toward the,
No, they're there. They just stitched it up and then they went back.
it's still an ongoing process.
Oh, so they're still up.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I go to where one of them is and I start calling, like, for them. I'm like, hey, guys.
Yeah.
Hey, I know you guys are, I don't know what you're doing here. But do any of you want to take a ride? Somebody wants to, like, put you inside of, like, my body and make it so that way our consciousness is collected, so that way you would just, be navigating about. Anybody want to do that? Can you ask around? Or do you want me to ask around?
Give me a charm roll.
You got it. It'd be pretty cool. You could learn a lot of stuff. You guys know a lot of things. You're real old. Oh, all right. 10.
10.
It exploded once, and then I got a 2.
Nice.
That sounds weird. But okay.
Cool. And I take him and I'm like, all right.
And of course, you said that in the language of worms, so they did not understand what you said.
Yeah.
Great.
You just want to take a worm? All right, let's sure.
Oh no, I'm gonna put it in. I'm gonna put it inside of me or something. It's gonna become part of like my like conscious mind or something.
What?
Cool.
What, you think information comes for free?
So you gotta put that thing in your body.
So what? I've talked to it all the time.
That's different than it becoming part of you. Are you eating it?
No, I'm not gonna eat it. It's gonna be fine. I wouldn't come here and get it if it was gonna hurt it.
So, you're melding with it?
Oh, but what if it gets hurt? Oh,
Have you ever done this before?
What if you aren't you anymore? What if an awful bug person comes out and you want to eat us?
Oh yeah, you are really
maybe.
smart. You have like a fully formed consciousness. You're not like a bee.
Yeah,
There might
that's
be,
right.
Yeah. So that might like there might be feedback between us because we're both higher thinking. And
I
You
will
don't wanna
control
hurt
your
them.
brain.
I mean, I'm smarter than you, so I don't think you would be in charge. But I mean,
That's
We
what
won't
you
get it.
think.
Desmond,
Oh,
you just
you.
talking. You just talking to
I'm just like it don't gotta be done. Yeah. All right. No. Yeah. You're right.
This
You're right. All right. You get back to it, buddy. Yeah. Let's find like a bee or some shit. Never mind.
Okay, that was crazy. That was actually crazy for a moment.
Can you guys see? Do you guys see any beehives? Let's look for a beehive.
I feel like we're getting off track here,
A little bit.
and that's
Maybe
crazy.
let's just go to your house.
All right. I'm looking for a beehive on the way though.
You look for a beehive in the.
hunted for beehives.
Yep,
In the
you look for-
courtyard because we're outside and stuff. So I'm going like around looking for like a wasp or bee's nest. Yeah.
Sure. Give me a brain roll.
You know I can't make those. How dare you?
I think that's the point.
1.
Yeah, word. Take your tokens and
So
walk
good.
away.
Yep. All right. You find a beehive. It is.
Oh.
Yes. This was not.
What?
Yes, you find a beehive. It does not appear to be a happy beehive.
Mm-hmm.
Hey guys, can I come near you?
Why?
I want to know if you guys have any queens you're sending out soon,
That's
so I can put them in a new hive.
As
New
we stand
hive.
here and he's yelling at a beehive.
New hive.
Yeah.
Conquer. Spread.
Oh, you're wasps. Yeah, you're not a happy beehive. Do you have any queens coming out so we can conquer and spread?
Yes.
If you send one my way, I can get it there.
Good. Conquer. Spread. Feed.
Yeah, you know what? Never mind. I don't want this in my brain.
No, we must have.
So I'm just gonna get on my broom and leave. All right, guys. Those bees suck.
what?
Okay, give me your flight roll. As they are now after
Uh-oh.
you.
Can Barnabas and Amelia just stand to the side and not
Yeah, just
deal
kinda,
with this?
Yes, absolutely. They don't come for you.
Sweet.
I got
Awesome.
a 12. I don't know what they're gonna get.
Well, let's find out, because flight is something that they're
probably
good at.
Yeah. I was gonna say it's probably at least
That
a
makes
They rolled a 3
minimum.
on a d20.
Yay!
Wow.
So you easily
So
evade
angry.
the wasps.
Sweet, and I did it on my broom. So Amelia, have another adversity token.
You hear them cursing in the background. No, we will have our revenge!
I hope not.
So now we figured out Desmond's arch nemesis. It's those wasps.
Right.
Fuck. All right. That's weird. All right, I'll think of something later. I need a honeybee, guys. Like just a regular, nice honeybee.
This.
That-
Okay.
Can we just
Yeah.
go to get the robes?
Yeah, that's fine. We go.
All right. Let's go to the robes. Let's get the robes.
Okay, you make your way back to the Phasmic Chaos Commons area. Yeah, no, we don't need teeth magic. No, thank you. Okay, so you make your way into there.
Magic.
And let's see, give me a grit roll.
Who?
You, Desmond.
Uh-oh. I don't like that. Why me?
As the music shifts.
Because I just need a random die rolled.
Okay. I got a 5.
Okay, he got a 5. Miss Queen Bee is not there.
Maybe.
Creepy lady.
As in your student friend.
Oh, weird. All right.
Okay. So you make your way back to collect the robes. The robes are gone.
Oh, fuck. That's not good. Nobody here would have cleaned that up. I say very assuredly.
Would you like to give me a brains roll?
Sure. Or. No.
You just know your house so well.
3. 11.
You asked the crazy bee lady to look into the robes.
Oh, right. She probably took the robes because I asked her to look into them.
Crazy.
I say,
what?
oh, it's Angela something or other. She's a little
Okay.
bit far out there. She wants to combine consciousnesses with lesser consciousnesses and create living hive minds.
Oh, is that all?
I mean, it's a bit fringe, I admit, even by our standards. But I mean,
Yeah, we're into some weird stuff.
I know there's a guy literally who yeah, we're not going to get into it. But
Probably not the time.
suffice to say, there's a lot of stuff going on in here, and what she's doing is considered like, wow.
Cool.
So let's leave.
Yeah, should we be worried about her?
No.
Look,
Why?
so she's just doing what you asked? Is that what we're
yeah,
taking
I
away
just
from
have
this?
to. I
Like,
just have to
not
help her with hers.
abducted
No, I have to
because she
help
got
her
too
with
close?
hers. Nah, well, I don't know where she went. She could have been, I guess.
Right, that's where I'm at.
But
is,
we don't know if anything's wrong. She also could have classes Tuesday morning. You know, I'll tell you what, if she's not back here by tonight, or if she's not here at lunch, then we would know something's wrong.
This feels like a see something, say something kind of moment.
What are you talking about?
But
She goes to a school. She could be
before-
anywhere.
Sure,
in the
yes,
school.
But what I'm saying is, like, there was an incident, right? These liquid flesh people who tried to touch our faces,
They did try and touch our faces.
and we dealt with that.
Yes.
And then we asked Queen Bee girl to look into some of that.
Yeah, the Hive Master. Yeah.
And now she's gone, as well as evidence of what happened.
But she may have picked it up to get it checked
That's
out.
very optimistic. It's
Well,
also a magic school that we brought a student into our thing. I don't know. Is it getting hot here? I feel like it's getting a little tight in here.
It's okay. So Desmond, you asked her to look into the robes, so she probably grabbed the robes.
She has a lot of bugs that can help her.
And there are classes happening. Barnabas, she could just be. in class.
Yeah. Sure.
We'll
she's-
worry about this at lunch.
Okay. Yeah.
Or we could go to the laundry, because that's probably where they've stolen from, yeah?
Laundry?
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. Yeah.
Let's go there. Oh, and we could steal some Lion's Roar robes.
Oh boy.
Oh God! All right, you make your way toward the laundry.
Which I imagine is like filled with steam and boilers, and it's just a way over the top laundry.
Of course, it's steam, boilers. It's got intense techno-magical contraptions which wash the clothes, steam them, iron them, and then put them into a nice, neatly folded package, which immediately ruins any purpose of having ironed and such, and then delivers them to the student who requested it.
Nice.
You know, it's nice to see wizards just sort of harnessing science to their own power. I mean, we've got a slew of magic, but we decided it was time for technology. And honestly, it makes me feel good. It makes me feel like I don't have to do as much work.
You say that as there's brooms walking and folding clothes.
Yes, anybody who'd like to can give me a brains roll.
Ma'am? Okay.
I will.
And I will as well.
I got a 3.
I got a 1!
I got a 19.
All right. Amelia, although it's called techno-magic, it's really only called techno-magic because it kind of works with metal things. There's no technology or science within it whatsoever. It is all magic that is just moving these things in some kind of semblance of the way that mortals work their machinery.
So they just put pieces next to each other with enchantments to be like, and the metal rubs together
That's
to
right.
make the thing. outrageous.
Or like if you have a piston and you have a movement spell that just moves it
Yep.
instead of having fuel. So it's like there's kind of
But it's
something.
not even built together, right? Like there's just parts that's just like, and you two stay together. And
Yeah,
this
and then
part-
those two work together, but then they don't connect to anything that matters.
Right. Beautiful. Magic.
Yep.
Unexplainable.
Welcome to the wonderful wizarding world of P. Gazette.
Glad to be here. All right, let's get some clothes, right? I mean, we should probably just like take spares of every house so that we could just get into every house, right?
Well, the only one that we can get into the other house is easy.
I know,
We
but
can't,
like,
'cause lions are
but like in the clothes, then like we're legit all the time. We don't need like each one of us to chauffeur each other.
I think
You know what I mean?
The magic would probably still keep us out. We'd have to get behind somebody no matter what.
Oh, maybe
What?
the cloak lets you in.
Oh, that makes sense, because how else would they have gotten in?
It's the uniform.
Why do
Oh
we
man. Yeah,
Why do
yeah,
we
for
need
sure. We're
this?
gonna grab if nobody else is here, we should just absolutely
Why do we
grab
need
some
to? Why do
stuff.
we need to do this? Why would we
Amelia?
need to get into the other houses?
Amelia, Barnabas like squares
Without-
off with Amelia. Look, when it
I'm
comes
just getting
to
this.
the,
I'm going to get the stuff
to the
as you're talking to
magical-
me.
the magical future that the three of us are battling tooth and nail to make sure stays safe on the precipice of true catastrophic destruction, the least we could do is get prepared with a couple of cloaks from each of the households so we can come and go as we please, because sometimes it's better to ask for forgiveness than permission. Now, what size are you?
Small.
Got it. Desmond, she's a small. And starts
I got it.
going over.
So you make your way over to the machine that controls this all, that you feed your things into, or are you making it to the end to try to snatch somebody's
Yes,
delivery?
yeah, the end.
Oh yeah, we're going.
Yeah,
we're going
yeah.
for the final product. We just
All right, so you make
And
your
what
way
looks-
to
What looks easy? Because when it's coming in,
neither, because
I want-
people
I want
deliver their clothes, it runs through the thing,
you're
cleans it, and then gives it to them at the end.
oh,
oh, so there's no like leftovers. There's no
yeah, I
like
figured people like
package
just dumped it in.
unasked sent to stuff. It's like
there
I
might
need my
be
clean
some-
clothes.
There might be
Gets
some rich
naked.
boy students that like have their stuff delivered in like a big parcel that it then
Yeah,
goes
exactly.
through.
That's the exact person we want to steal from.
Okay.
Stupid Richie Rich. Sorry, Rich.
All right. So if that's what your goal is,
It is now.
let's see. Is anything going on there right now? Anybody who would like to can give me a well, you're trying to disguise yourselves, so we'll count it as a flight roll. One of you can give me a flight roll.
I will do it. Since
Yeah,
I'm
you
already
will.
doing it.
Yeah. Does he D?
I'm gonna use a spell because why would I not use a spell to do this?
What? Well, no. This
Um,
is to see if there's anything there for you to steal. This is the equivalent of the luck
Oh.
check.
Scouting the scene.
Got it.
Yep.
Got it. 13.
13. Okay.
I was so close to a 1. I was like, "Ah."
All right, with a 13, there is a person that is sitting there waiting with a rather large bag. They are probably someone who is waiting for a delivery of other people's clothing.
Hmm.
All right. Well,
Ooh.
all right.
Desmond, what do you think?
I get into like I get into like a runner's stance, and I'm just ready. So as soon as that delivery looks like ready, and it has lines we're closing it, I'm guessing, because otherwise it'd be like yeah.
So, I mean,
once that
maybe you'd
looks-
have to look in the bag to find out.
Hmm.
Well, I should be able to see what's going into it before it's all like finished, because you
It's
said
like
it's like
hooked
kind of
up
all.
to the bag, to the thing. It like gets fed in because otherwise it wouldn't work.
How do you fucking get a lion's roar out in the open? Hey, Amelia. Say, oh my gosh, somebody help me. And if that guy fucking comes over, for sure, that's a fucking fucking Lions
That's
Roar.
true. He's a damn
What?
Lions Roar. He's just looking for any
So
sob
is there a Lions
story.
Roar around? I need some help. Just say it loudly when I get like 10
That's
feet
so
from you.
silly.
I'm
Why
gonna
would I
count
say
to
that
10.
in a
I'm gonna
normal
count- I'm gonna count to-
situation?
I'm gonna count to 10.
I-
Here we go. We're on 5.
Amelia, they don't
no,
care about
no.
normal
What?
situations. They just look for terror.
But
Just
that's
go
so...
for it. Just really
Oh,
instinct.
I
Go.
really need some help with something.
Give me your charm
Come on,
roll.
make it believable. And Barnabas starts like punching himself in the side of his leg to Charlie horse himself. Come on, make it believable.
Ow! Wait, what am I rolling at?
Charm.
As I'm now yelling, ah, no, that hurts! That hurts! Stop!
Say I need help. Say it. Come on, just say it.
Oh my
Just
god.
stop doing that!
Say the words.
Oh my god, I rolled an 8. Hold on. Okay, that's an explode. So I got an 11.
It's very believable.
Okay, you got an 11. The boy sitting in the corner there next to the large, slowly filling sack. He looks up. His eyes glint with a sudden excitement. His hair tosses in the wind as he stands
God,
triumphantly.
George.
I shall help you, young lady. What can I do for you?
Barnabas
I-
hobbles out of the way to make sure that Amelia's on her own.
I'm not even like paying attention to him. I'm just like, oh, my leg, stop!
Who is hurting you? Who is attacking your leg?
Just so you know, I have now like
I don't.
absolutely like got that stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
It just hurts so much.
Young lady, would you like me to
shucks.
bring you to the nurse?
How attractive is he?
I mean, he's Lions Roar, so
Yeah,
yes.
hair wafting in the breeze,
at
the non-existent breeze in
At
this
worst,
freaking
you get,
laundry
like,
room.
at worst, you get like a Neville where it's like they're not, but you are acutely aware that they're going to grow up to be heroic.
Yeah, you're like, oh, slow roll this one.
exactly.
Yep.
Well, you know what? Regardless, it gives them time to do their shenanigans if I remove him from the situation. So I say, yes, please.
Well, allow me. And he scoops in and lifts you up and
Okay.
begins walking as the wind somehow, even though you're inside, continues to blow his
Yeah.
hair.
Just
As,
like a
a-
spell
as they
against-
leave, I look at Barnabas and I'm like,
I think they're probably passing Barnabas, who's like off on the side of the wall, and he's just gonna go like, "Wow, that guy's a hero," and then look at Desmond and be like, "Nice. I was foretold to save them."
All right. So you are now in possession of a bag of assorted laundry of various houses.
cool.
Awesome.
You know, Des, just thinking about it, that guy was like the laundry goon of Lions Roar. Even
Yeah.
the laundry goon is a damn hero. He's
Oh,
crazy.
yeah. I mean, I think it's like a solid third of them are literally prophecy foretold. Like a third. Imagine it, a third.
Yes, along the way, Amelia, you're hearing him tell of how he is given this great destiny, how he was told that one day destiny would call for him to be in that very room, and that's why he volunteers for laundry duty, in order to make sure that he is there when destiny calls, and that he's sure that this must be that
Oh,
foretold moment.
okay. Yeah. Wow. That's maybe.
That's amazing.
You.
Strong
Amelia's an
maybe
awkward
from me, buddy.
person.
Okay.
So what do we get?
I go through it. Like we'll go somewhere like more like wherever. I'm just gonna go through it.
Sure, you get an assortment of robes in your various sizes.
Nice. All right. Well, the important thing is the Lions Roar because we probably got to go in there just to do some sleuthing. You know.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, Gerald's part of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, if he's got any sort of connection to whoever's doing this blood, liquid, water transmutation, Lions Roar's got to be the place.
But also, where did the Hive Master go? 'Cause she
Yeah,
wasn't there.
that's definitely something that cards on the table, very scared about. It's one thing for us to be in danger, it's another for another student who just gets looped into it. The last person who got looped into it with us,
Technically, we got looked in with them. They started before us.
you know what I mean, though. I mean, the situation, the more people it comes to, we're on the fringe of something that's like world bad. Well, the stakes are high, Des.
Yeah, and everyone else has their head so far up the clouds' asses that they can't see it. So who else am I gonna get to help us but the people down here with us?
I get it, but, you know, if she's not okay, that's on us.
You rolling to see if you care?
Not rolling to see if I care, I'm rolling to see how I react. I kind of like bunch up like a lion's roar thing, and I like kind of like angrily like toss it at Barnabas's chest. World fucking sucks. It's not our fault, it fucking sucks. We're the ones trying to fix it.
Yeah, that's a good point. Starts putting it on.
But he is clearly affected by the words.
Well, all we gotta do is find her and everything works out, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Unless she puts weird wasps in me and I become obsessed with conquering
yeah, don't make
things.
deals like that, Des. Bugs in your body, that's not... Look, we weren't born with bugs in our body. We don't need to put them in our body.
Actually, we have a lot of bugs in our body and we're largely controlled by the fauna inside of us.
I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear this. Let's go. starts walking it in the direction of Lion's Roar.
At that point, Amelia, you arrive at the nurse's office.
This is the real A plot.
My fair lady, allow me to escort you in.
Oh, thank you.
He pushes the door open with a single kick from his leg. Nurse, we have a fair woman here in need of assistance.
It's just my leg.
Nonsense! You need not put on a brave face for me.
Also, you are literally cursed and could actually ask the nurse around.
At which point, the nurse, who is sitting on the other side, looks up.
Oh god, it's another one of you lambs. Another one of you lions roar. Okay. Alright, let's see what it is this time.
This grizzled woman stands up with her. What did she have last? She had a hacksaw, didn't she, last time?
Yeah.
Pulling it out last time.
Yep, she's pulling out the hacksaw again.
You know what?
Show me where it hurts.
I think it was just a cramp.
What?
It was just a. It's fine.
Nonsense! I heard your cries of despair in that laundry room.
Oh wait, okay. You know, it's already feeling better because of you bravely carrying me here, and I was able to rest, and I feel better in your presence.
Everybody does, I know.
How charismatic of you, Amelia.
Give me that charm roll.
Oh
Thank you for that
no.
reminder there, Barnabus.
You can have a George coin.
I got a 3.
Yes!
Just how dumb is
I
he?
think if anything, it would just a bad roll would come off as just, you know, I'm really bad at. I'm awkward.
Yeah.
So it's just comes off awkward, maybe.
Yes. He rolled a 4.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Don't worry. I know it's hard to be in my presence for that long.
Someone so glorious as myself. Ah, the weight of the world upon my shoulders, but rest not. Fret not. I'm here for you. You need not put on a strong face. We will make sure that you are taken care of.
What was your name?
Yes.
My
That
name...
sound cool as fudge.
Yes, I know. That's the hard
Oh,
part.
man.
Oh,
Every
my
lion's roar.
goodness.
Dope ass names.
My name is... oh my god. Why do you do this to me? Why do you do this to me?
This is why I play.
I am Sir Galliant of the House of Winchester.
Oh.
Here.
First of
at
all,
your
that he is
service.
a knight at like
a-
17.
he's a witch.
Yes.
He's
He's a-
insane.
A wizard knight. He's a wizard knight who does people's laundry.
Mhm.
Because he has to, because he was for gold.
Yeah.
He'll know when he's done.
I am going to remember that. It's so strange.
And I try to start like walking out of the nurse's office and just being like, it's fine, it's fine.
I just feel like there's something unsafe going on. And at night, maybe, I could offer you some tutoring if you would escort me occasionally.
Okay, give me your charm roll.
Yay!
That should be a really
More
easy roll.
charm.
Yeah,
More
like,
charm. More charm.
I got a 7.
Ooh.
You got a 7. All right. My lady, it would be an honor to escort you
Cool.
every night. I will be waiting there in Owl's Quill for your
That's too far.
summons.
This is too far. I have an angle, I swear.
I'm sure you do. Everybody has an angle.
That sounds really great. Thank you.
I will
Yeah,
see you
just-
tonight.
Okay. Thank you.
You sure you don't need me to take a look at your leg?
No. I'm gonna go now. Bye.
All right.
He goes back to smoking. And Amelia, where do you make your way to?
I'm gonna go find my friends.
All right. Your friends are making their way to Lion's Roar.
Yes.
Oh right, yeah.
All right, great. You all arrive at Lion's Roar.
Right? We're trying to go in there?
Yeah.
Good.
Okay. You arrive at Lion's Roar. You all reconvene.
Do you get the ropes?
Yep.
Yeah. Great job. You really sold it. That was perfect.
Yeah. Thanks for the leg pain.
Oh, you got it.
Good thing.
What a
good
hassle,
thinking.
right? I was limping the whole way over here.
And so listen, I'm going to have that guy
Uh-huh.
walk me to my dorm room every night.
Oh.
And I'm hoping that I can maybe get him as an, trick him. Like it pains me to say this. Trick him a little bit to being like an informant in that house.
Well, maybe he would just help the problem and never trick him. If he thinks something's wrong, he's gonna want to help.
I mean, let's be
That's
serious. If he's drinking the prophecy Kool-Aid, he's gonna do anything
whatever.
you say if you bail it around his prophecy, right? It's like, I think that this is what you were meant to do. Also, now you have to go get all the meals for me and my friends because it'll help keep us safe.
No.
Like,
We're
you
not
can just,
gonna go
basically
that
just-
far.
it's
because
a
that's
prophecy
manipulation.
blank
No,
check.
but
You could just
it's-
make him do
No,
everything.
No.
Let's make him save the school. He probably wants to.
It's true. Probably
Well,
as good at it as us, but he probably wants.
Well, definitely not. I mean, he doesn't have a brain in his body.
But at the very least, he could maybe tell us things that are happening in that house. And
Yeah, no, it's a good idea. Anyway, put on your ropes. We're going in now.
Yeah, put on your robe.
Okay. I'll put on my robe.
Okay, you put on your robes.
And we head on in. It's between classes, so
It's-
gonna be. Or no, it's not between classes. It's during class. So we
That's
should be-
right.
So we just go on in.
You attempt to go in. However, the magical barrier that prevents students of other houses from opening the door prevents you from opening the door.
Then how did those weirdos get inside of Phasmic Chaos?
Oh, that's a good question.
Unless it was them, or part of them, or a piece of them.
Hold on, hold on. I got an idea. Hold on a second.
Me too. But what's your idea?
I'm gonna try and open the door with magic.
But what if? Here's what I want you to do. Do that,
Okay.
but hold this vial while you do it, and try and channel some of it through that to make it seem like it's casting the magic. Because what if this is just kind of like What if this is like everybody somehow, right?
Like
so
a
it doesn't.
universal.
Yeah.
blood?
So the school doesn't know who's doing what. So that's why they could just go into Phasmic Chaos. So it wasn't the robes, it was the goop people themselves. So maybe the goop has that property. Yeah?
I mean, I'll give it a try, but what if it's not everybody? What if
What if
that's
it's just Phasmic?
Phasmic Chaos?
Well, that's a bit darker, isn't it? Like, if
I
this
mean-
guy's kidnapping Phasmic Chaos because they just go missing anyway? Possible.
Or that's just a start. What if somebody's abducting more to get
Maybe.
access into all of them?
I want to test the theory then. Can I try and turn this thing into a hand? Do you guys mind if I try and turn this thing into a hand and have it do the doorknob? Because if it doesn't work, then that would mean that this isn't
Go
everybody and
ahead.
it is just Phasmic Chaos, and what you just said is right, which works.
I mean, I'm definitely uncomfortable. I'm in full support though. Let's do it.
All right.
All right, breaks the rules of reality. Person or smaller. Actually, book or
Yes.
smaller because yeah, book or
It's
smaller.
very tiny.
So we're at 8. How long do you need this to last?
A minute,
Seconds.
right?
All right.
Yeah,
So we're
I
at a
would say
few minutes.
close to instant, but like no,
but
not even-
instantaneous is
yeah.
literally instantaneous.
Yeah, I
But
guess.
basically,
So-
they're windows. Instantaneous, and then there's instantaneous to a few minutes to an
All right,
hour.
then-
Yeah, yeah.
few minutes,
So we're at a
then
few
yes.
minutes. So that is so far. We are at a 9. And then, have you turned goop into a hand? Have you turned goop into a hand before?
No, normally I work on me, but I'm hoping it has similar properties to a person.
So I'll
I
give
hope
you
it's- there's
witness.
Some. All right. I was
Okay.
gonna say I don't know if there's any overlay. That's up to you.
Yeah, I'll give you the witness. So that puts you to a 12 for this. We'll call it flight because you're attempting to.
Ooh, you're so nice.
Yep.
He is a kind soul.
Sometimes.
That's
What
true.
a switch from the beginning of the session.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Turns out you didn't need to punish us. We could do it all by ourselves.
Listen, we know the kids aren't doing
Wow.
the scene.
21.
21.
Hell,
I got
God.
an 18 and a 3.
looks like you're gonna make a tiny man after all.
All right, succeeds quite impressively. Looks as if you've mastered the spell as you form a hand. The hand twitches and moves slightly,
Hey,
like
Make
the
it-
thing from Adam's Family.
yeah. So I make it crawl up and do the doorknob.
Okay, it grabs the doorknob and you see that similar pulsing rejection.
Mm.
All right. Since this is a few minutes, can we rush over to Phasma Chaos? I want to see if we can open that door.
It is a far. It's not like they're right next to each other, so you can give me a flight roll.
Let's run.
You can either be limited by your
Oh.
slowest member, or you can
I'm gonna do
pull
it. No
ahead.
matter. I'm gonna pull ahead.
Okay.
Maybe you do. We'll see you in a bit.
You go ahead.
I got an 18.
I'll believe you.
Okay. You make it to the doors of Phasmic Chaos just as the magic is beginning to expire. Barnabas, how did you do?
No. Did not go.
Amelia, did you go?
No.
They're just
Okay.
walking. They're like,
We're
we'll
both
catch
like-
up.
No, we
No, we're
stay
just
at
hanging
Lions Roar.
out, yeah.
We're like, yeah, sure, you do that, buddy.
Bye.
You make your way to
Gladiator over
Phasmic
here.
Chaos. Just as the magic is beginning to expire, you place the hand upon the door, and the door opens.
Fuck. I put the vial under it for it to drip back into it and cork it.
Recork the vial.
I go back to them, and I look a lot more like, less like, oh, there's a troll in the dungeon. Now I'm more like, oh no.
So what happened?
It is Phasmic Chaos. Like, this is made of Phasmic Chaos people, probably.
Do you think it's willing?
No. No, either. So there's two options. One, somebody is spitting this gunk out themselves, and it's like kind of like making lesser copies of yourself. So kind of like a re-conglomeration homunculi, you know? Or someone realizes that because Phasmic Chaos has so many MIAs, fatalities, interdimensional permanent losts, and stuff like that, that if you make them go missing, nobody's going to notice because it's just part of the course of Phasmic Chaos, even within the Phasmic Chaos. Like, there are some careful ones that like people would definitely notice, but you could easily pick people where you're like, nah, nobody's going to notice this person.
Right.
Well, I think we should get in a Lions Roar if we can, and see if maybe there's another room of faceless cronies that's just waiting to abduct some more
I
people.
was thinking that too. What if it's every?
Yeah, our Quill and Lambspeed might also be the target to some of these faceless cronies. Oh, maybe we just go to our own houses. Well, I mean, we're here, right? Worth a shot. Maybe a quick little halloum pie.
I got an idea.
Okay.
So, what if I pretend to be mad at you guys and tell you to F off during lunch, which is about to happen? Just kind of go on my own bit as a loner. And I'm doing that because I'm going to try and, I'm trying to recreate a safe version of familiar master transmogrification, which is really dangerous, which means it's very likely I'm going to go missing anyway. So I'm going to walk, quote unquote, by myself a bit while you guys are invisible with me, and then if somebody comes to get me thinking that I'm just a lone member of Phasmic Chaos and another person that's easy pickings, easy peasy. So I become what we would consider an optimal target. No friends, nobody likes me, and I'm doing weird shit.
Risky.
Well, we're all there, so if somebody comes to get me, this kind of proves the theory on interior, doesn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I got class in the afternoon and night.
It's damn classes.
I got class, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know if I
Yeah,
can
me
protect you
too.
in the.
No, I got class in afternoon and night too.
I do
and
too.
Yeah, all right.
Why do we look at? Why do we plan this this
But other people could be getting hurt.
Well, that's why we go to the households to see if we can find some more faceless cronies. See if we can cut it off at the pass, you know? Hello, Pock! And I'm trying to unlock that door as we're stuck
Yeah, just fucking do it. Yeah, fucking do it.
as we're stuck in a sort of moment of
Yeah,
deliberation.
I'm rash, so I'm like, I want to do stuff, but also I'm not.
I'm aware
Okay.
this will probably be a different scene for trying to unlock a door, as I believe that there's a
That's
magical
magical
protection
protection.
here.
That is correct. So-
I'm gonna try.
So this is going to be reality breaking because you are directly opposing the other spell instead of just unlocking a door.
Mm-hmm.
It is, however, still small, so tiny.
Great.
It's instantaneous.
Mm-hmm.
And this is something that you have cast before, so this is only a 9.
Oh.
Okay,
Go,
here we go.
All right, give me your 9 flight.
Flight.
Well,
This
do you
is
have
flight.
do you have something else that you'd rather it be?
I thought this was. I thought this was charisma charm. I thought this.
Why would that be charm? Why would that be charm?
It was flight the first time.
Crap! Oh God. Okay. That's fine. Okay, here we go.
You got 8 adversity tokens.
Yeah, you're right. I got way more than that. So 3, and for the magic dice, 1 to bring me to a 4, but I have a +2 from my personal stat and my wand.
Hmm.
So that brings me to 4, 5, 6. So I will burn 3 adversity tokens to complete this.
All right. You complete the spell. The barrier on the door fades, and you feel that you have a brief moment when you'll be able to get in before it can reassert itself.
All right, come on, let's go.
Quick.
Okay. You all make your way into the Lion's Roar common room. Behind you,
So much gold.
behind you, you hear you can sense the portal reasserting its effect as the some assembled masses of Lion's Roar all turn towards you. Know that you are clearly not one of the destined. Right?
I mean, if we have our hoods up, do that.
Do you?
I'm definitely.
Go ahead,
I'm
walking in.
I'm
Give me
definitely
your
in the-
charm
in the-
rolls
in
to
the-
impersonate a member of
Boy.
Lion's Roar.
I mean, as we're walking in, Barnabus is probably like, now just remember, you just got to act like you got a divine purpose that's going to change the wizarding world for the greater. That's all it takes.
Oh.
I give myself a chin divot.
All right, give me your charm rolls.
A 6.
Okay.
I'm just gonna try to stand proud.
7, 9.
Okay.
Wasn't as good of an explosion as I wanted.
And
Oh,
ele-
the charm boy.
and an 11,
Okay.
but I'm going to burn 4 adversity tokens to bring that up to a solid 15.
Dang. So you're trying to take all the glory should be on you.
I mean,
All right.
if I'm going to show up and try and do anything for us.
They turn towards you. They see that clearly you each have an individual destiny writ about you, that your fate is foretold to be one of the greatest heroes of the realm. And they turn back to contemplating their own destined lives.
Excellent.
That's fair, honestly. There's a lot to take in. It's the burden of the responsibility, you know?
Yes. You're now in this common room. Gold abounds everywhere. Gold and red.
This place is so gaudy. All right,
It's very loud.
let's find some of the side rooms, right? Because that's where they were in
Mhm.
Plasma Chaos. We could just check one of like the private study rooms and see if there's some
the
faceless
upper-
cronies in there.
The upperclassmen generally have their own common room, yeah? We could just go up to that.
Sure. I mean, whatever the room was for you all in Plasma Chaos, whatever that was, it should exist here too, right? I mean,
Sure,
it's not like-
let's check it out. But we
And
should
we're gonna-
probably find his bunk.
who, Gerald?
If we can.
Oh,
But
yeah,
for now, let's
yeah,
go to the
sure.
room. For now, we're gonna check out the rooms.
Okay.
Mhm.
You check out the rooms. You do not find any faceless individuals. You instead find lots of mirrors and lots of people staring into said mirrors.
Ugh, God,
Nice.
get over yourselves. Close the door, keep it going.
Now maybe we should try and do the scent thing.
You want to check the bunk? Check the bunk first.
No, I think we should start doing the scent thing now.
See if anything pops up. All right. But Badger's probably the easier thing than us casting magic in here, right?
Yeah, you're right.
That's true.
Badge. At least several of these motherfuckers have badges.
All right.
Fine, I mean, come on, we're heroes with animals. That's
Badger
that's
brains roll.
I know. Ah! 7. I don't know what he needs, but he did get a 7.
He sniffs the bottle. He sniffs the air.
I don't smell it here either.
Not good enough. Alright.
Okay. Good try. I mean, people, it's gonna bring some attention on us. I don't know how introspective all these guys are. Eventually, they'll react to something dynamic, right? That's usually how prophetic swords sort of do.
Give me your brains rolls.
Very well.
4 plus 2 is 6.
I got a 4.
I got 10.
Amelia, you hear something from the other room. You hear a loud exclamation. Fellow Lion's Roar members, I bring ill tidings. Someone has stolen our laundry.
Oh my gosh!
And that's where
Anyway.
we'll cut it.
Amazing.
Oh.
Looks like you were all prophesied to get beat up by a gorilla.
No.
So I hope you all had fun. We went a little later than we usually do. Sorry about that.
That was great.
Yeah, I hope you guys had fun with this game. Chat, I hope you guys are enjoying this crazy story. Oh boy. Oh boy, what is Naveen gonna make me try?
Option list for you to decide from. That's exciting.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
Yeah, let me know in the you can drop it in the Discord or you can let me know here. It's fine either way. So thanks for coming out, folks. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm sure most of you already know who these folks are, but if you want to check any of them out, if it working, great, it working. Yay. You can find them here. New Bomb, if you want to drop anywhere for your comic stuff in there, or anybody has anything else. Does anybody have anything that they'd like to plug here?
You got something coming up, don't you, Craig?
I
Greg?
do. Coming up this week, Thursday and Friday in Philadelphia, I will be participating in a live play of tabletopping with the 20-Sided Tavern. If anybody is interested and or in the area, feel free to check that out. I will put a link in the chat for the group itself. If you feel like taking a gander, just me doing more of this. So yeah,
All right.
it should be
Heck yeah.
shenanigans and fun times had by all.
All right. Anybody else have anything that they'd like to plug?
Nothing right now.
All right. Then, with that in mind, the Rupture Kickstarter, if you've been on some of our past streams, that is going to be going live next week, next Tuesday on October 5th. So go ahead and click that follow button if you have not already to check out an upcoming rules light character-based RPG. We've had some fun with it playing it here. So there's lots there. Meanwhile, for our own stuff, there will be for October a new Let's Run tutorial series starting this Friday. So make sure you've checked out our YouTube at the RPG Blender to learn about a new game. So that'll be fun. And it's one that you've played, Craig, on one of our grab bag gamings.
Ooh.
Yes. Something a little fun. So, who is in need of a raid?
Isn't that the question?
Let's
see. Who's in need, of a raid?
Let's see.
Gabby Agura is she's playing Phasmophobia. She's
Alright.
an absolute delight.
Sure.
If we want to, that's all. I mean, that it's a little later, so
Yeah, I know. That's the way it always goes with my late streams. Moves everybody when I go to view the chat. There we go.
oh no.
Let's see if I remember how to do this.
I believe in you.
All right. So, thanks for coming out, folks. I hope you've enjoyed this. We'll be doing this again sometime, I hope. We'll see how many this actually takes to get through. What was a little one-shot, one-page thing that I wrote down and is now ballooning into something far beyond my control, as it always does.
You stop telling us to make rumors, all right? Just
Yeah.
stop that, and we'll keep it to a nice, clean little romp. All right?
Wait a minute.
Mhm.
What? Wait, oh, you just want me to stop making you make rumors? Never.
Ah.
Never.
Then you make your own bets, sir.
Yeah. Guess what? Guess what? Full campaign.
All
It's
right.
happening.
Twist
I'm not
my
complaining.
arm. All
That's
right.
great.
Well, thanks for coming out, folks. We'll see you again soon. And remember, there's gaming outside the Forgotten Realms.
Ah,
He said it. That's what he
Yeah.
says every time.
You did it.
There it is.